Welcome everybody to episode 2 of Candlekeep Mysteries. I hand it off to our lovely DM, Persephone. Persephone?
Hi, I'm the not-so-lovely DM Persephone who's going to be torturing these fine folks tonight. How are all you doing, folks?
The idea that you could torture me with a game of D&D is laughable.
I mean, look what I did to Drak last time.
I mean, it was great, but in
if
a
you did that to
terrifying
Elf,
way.
she'd be super into it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am happy to be here with these awesome folks who trust me enough to run the game. And I'm going to have each one of them introduce themselves, say a little bit about them, and then we're going to obviously make fun of each other until we start.
Oh, good.
So let's start with Aki.
Hi everybody, I'm Aki. I play Sai, the RI nymph, who is a Circle of Stars druid. And yeah, they're a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying playing this character that is kind of like non-traditional in appearance and kind of like I play a space being. It's pretty cool. I don't know how anybody could be upset with the opportunity to play a space being. And I'm really excited to show y'all what their starry form looks like. So
Ooh, I can't fucking wait for that.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, Drak.
Hi, I'm Draconics, or Drak for short. I use he, him pronouns. And today I'm going to be playing Greg's. And Greg's is a part of the Beast Barbarian who is apparently part of this prophecy, but all he really wanted to do was visit his Aunt Jemima. But I guess now he's being teleported by crows and ravens and stuff. And eaten by ravens. He didn't see that coming.
Swallowed, actually.
Okay, yeah, no, he remembers.
a good, pure, sweet boy.
Mm-hmm. Also, I didn't mention this last time, but you named your Aunt Jemima. You named your aunt after a syrup brand.
Well,
First of all, it's not really a syrup brand because I'm in the UK. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fair.
I don't have it
That's
here.
fair.
Aunt Jemima just literally
Good,
the
'cause
first
it's
thing that
racist.
came to mind.
It's a good name for an aunt.
Yeah, it's very warm sounding. And Dave.
Hello, I'm Dave _the _human. And
They insist they're human, and yet
and yet,
And yet so fully convincing about it.
also playing a robot once again. I think I've only played a human character. Actually, no, I've done it twice.
yeah, you've done it
Never mind.
at least
How many
twice.
robots have you played, though?
Also 2.
There's like 3, because I think your character from Apocalypse World counts as a robot.
That was my secret robot. That was my favorite secret
Yeah.
robot. I revealed it in like episode 8. It was amazing. But today I'm playing legally distinct robotic person, Detective Gizmo, who is an artificer, and they have a pet robot cat called Cranium.
Detective Gizmo.
You can't do that. It's legally distinct.
It's legally.
Hey, we didn't use the right word, so it's fine.
Exactly,
We're allowed a
it's
10-second clip.
That's fine.
Yeah, before we get TMCA'd.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and last but certainly not least, we have Elf of the Amazing Hair.
Oh,
Elf.
well, Elf the Amazing Hair. I've got a title, everyone, just so you
Yeah,
know.
you get a title.
Hi, I'm Distracted Elf. I use she, her pronouns, and I am going to be playing Erythalis, or Eerie to her friends, the practical dandelion of an Eladrin, who is heroic and friendly and wants to do her best all the time.
I have a question about your Elf, actually.
Oh, yeah?
So as the seasons get towards fall, does her hair just go like into like dandelion shape?
That's a good question. I'm not.
that would be
like,
very cute.
Probably.
That'd be very cute.
Yeah, probably.
It's adorable. And then if someone blows on it, it just disappears.
Don't do that. It's very self-conscious.
Accidentally get out of the shower, blow dryer on.
Oops,
Oh,
my bad.
My hair go out? Yeah.
Oh,
Again.
Definitely a Hades from Hercules moment. Just
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
insta bald.
Somebody blow out my hair.
Yeah.
So I am Persephone or Persephiroth. I will be the DM for this. I am unimportant in the grand scheme of things, and we're going to play an awesome game. What?
Hold on.
Y'all got something to say about that?
That's
Y'all got
just
something to say
wrong.
about
Are we
that?
lying on stream now? Is that what we're
Categorically
doing now?
incorrect.
No,
Yeah,
I-
excuse me. Self-deprecation is my bit.
Yeah,
Calm
don't
down.
steal it from Dave. What?
Fine, I'll be honest. Hello, I'm Persephiroth. I'm great, awesome, beautiful, fabulous, and better than everyone else.
Okay, that we definitely.
I also like causing people pain.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's gonna
It's
be
gonna
great.
be fun.
That's why I'm a perma DM.
The state we're into.
You're not a perma DM. You're gonna be playing in like the next 2 sessions. The hell are you talking about?
I'm actually
Liar.
playing later tonight.
Liar.
I am usually the DM in anything that I do, honestly. But like it's been like in the last year I've been playing more. Anyway,
I
I
understand.
have a question about that. What do you enjoy more, being a player or being a DM?
DM.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. A
See,
lot of DMs have.
See, I'm the opposite because I do a lot of DMing, but I actually like playing more. But it's just like a comfort thing. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's like with DMing, I get to have so I have this might be too much information. I have severe ADHD, so jumping from character to character to character makes me very happy. So being a DM goes easy for me because like every one of my thoughts going 1,000 a minute means that there's like I can switch between NPCs easily. Whereas with playing, like I love playing. I obviously love playing, but I'm also a control freak. So like knowing the things in the background and all the things that go up in the night and stuff makes me happy too. So
Yeah,
I
I
really
mean,
like to DM.
That's a good point.
Makes sense.
How about all of you? Before we get started, what do you prefer?
I haven't actually DM'd enough. I've only DM'd a one shot before, so I can't really say.
That sounds like
I
you
guess-
need some practical experience, Drak. You gotta get out there.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna. I definitely plan on DMing, like GMing, not even just for D&D, just in general, a bunch of games.
Hell yeah.
Eventually, off stream first though, because I am too nervous to try it on stream.
Oh, just jump right in. Just do
I
it.
already did that with playing, and that took enough of my energy and effort to do. So I'm gonna do it off stream at first, but I definitely plan on eventually putting it out there. But for now, I think from my one experience of being a DM and my many experiences of being a player, I enjoy being a player a bit more.
I seriously think that if you can play, you can DM. It's just a matter of getting over that mental jump of like, I'm gonna run everything, you know?
Yeah. I'll think about it.
We're not pressuring you, Drak. Not at all.
Peer
I would
pressure.
never pressure
It's
you.
what gets stuff done. Don't quote me on that, please. I'll get canceled on the internet.
Yeah.
For me, DMing is like. Oh, sorry. Please go ahead,
Nope.
Aki.
Go ahead. You already started.
Okay. For me, GMing is like I have to hold my breath, and each session I'm still holding my breath, and eventually I'll run out because I've never run a campaign that's lasted more than like 15 sessions because I just end up freaking out and quitting the whole thing, and then I never see the people again. But I haven't done it on the internet yet. That's why I don't GM on the internet.
You
But I'll
GM'd
do
on the,
this,
you
like,
did
short
it.
thing.
You did it.
I can hold my breath for
Yeah.
like
15 sessions is a lot, though.
It's a
It
fair
is
amount.
quite
yeah.
a lot.
That's a lot. For some people, that's more than a year-long campaign.
That's only 5 less than the rhyme series that we did.
oh.
Like,
But it feels like more because if you're underwater, like everything takes longer.
that's, I
Scientifically
guess.
proven that is true. Water dilutes time.
Yeah, that's why
Um,
lobsters are immortal.
Mhm.
And tortoises, like there's
Okay.
lots of.
And that's why
And
there's
me.
jellyfish that are like.
I'm also immortal.
Little do we know Persephone is coming to us from her
Little
underwater
do you
lair.
know, it's in my name. Jeez.
I mean,
True.
How much more
yeah.
on how do?
My
Can
name-
I be any more obvious?
but my name is Elf, but I'm not an elf, so you know it's.
Yeah, no,
That's
I'm
what
an
you want
immortal
us to
deity from
think.
ancient Greece in the body of a, mixed black woman.
You got to
That's-
pick, and you chose the Curse of Immortality.
Of course I did, because then I can see all my mortal enemies fall before me. All I have to
So
do is
I don't
wait.
know if that counts. You didn't do anything. They can't. You can't.
I don't have to
count
because
that
they're
one.
not worth my time, even
Okay,
though I
so-
have plenty of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Crusader Kings backs you up on that. When your rival dies, you lose stress regardless of if you were involved. So.
Well, no, I
I
feel
mean,
that
good
actually.
point.
There are some people that I'd just be like, good.
Because sometimes I can just look at the people I hate and just go, "You will die before me." It's great.
Aki, how about you?
Yeah.
PC or GM?
I have no desire to be a game runner in general. It's really funny because I also consider myself somebody who really enjoys being in control, but not to the point where I need to be in charge, I guess, of the game. I like having my expectations managed to a certain degree, but like, yeah, being a player, being able to focus on like what I'm like the one thing that I have to do as opposed to concentrating on the things that everybody else has to do is a lot less stressful for me. Plus, I also am just way too busy to plan games. I'm just way too busy to plan games. That's just not another thing I need on my plate.
Busy bee.
Yeah, that's very fair. I definitely like. I still think I'm on the end of ADHD, where I hyper focus on something. And if I GM, like when the one shot I GM'd, I basically wrote a backstory for all of the NPCs, and it took up way too much time. They talked like one of the NPCs, and I can't do that. I rather just have put all of my energy, at least right now, I would put all of my energy into one character who I know at least some of the backstory would be like explored and experienced and stuff like that. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
feel like
claim the middle ground of ADHD, where I don't do either of those. I just get all the negatives.
God, no.
I'm gonna
I can't
claim
hyper focus. I can't change things. I don't know.
the entirety
I'll
of
do
ADHD
drugs, please.
because I experience all of it. But I mean, there's also the element of DMing where it's like you have control, but you don't. Like you have to accept that you are the facilitator of a story that you're creating entirely together.
It's like
So,
I
like,
mean, I think the other. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dave.
I was gonna make probably a kind of inappropriate thing, so maybe you should talk instead.
now share with the class.
Now I want to know.
I was just gonna say that the other thing with DMing is that you're like always gearing up to lose. You know what I mean? Like you're making a thing so that
feels bad.
your players triumph over whatever it is generally. And that's if you're writing it. I mean, pre-written adventures, it's like it's wacky out
Anything
there.
can happen.
But I always thought that was an interesting part of GMing too, where it's like you're writing the inevitable loss of this like villain or whatever eventually into the story. I don't know. I think it's good.
That's why the Star Wars, there's character art for all of the enemies, but we don't have our
Yeah, you
characters
don't
yet.
have any.
Nope.
There's else priorities.
Oh. That's what I do.
All right, everyone. Are you ready to play some D&D?
I thought just hanging out, I thought I was just cool, just hanging out, chilling.
Yep.
I mean, historically, this show has had like a half an hour of bullshit before we actually get to any gameplay throughout its entire run. So we're actually ahead of schedule. So yeah, take it away.
Dang, I'm ahead of schedule? That's
Yeah.
never happened to me in any time in my life at all, ever. You think you look like this by being on time? No. Mm-mm. All right. We are going to start with a little detour from the main group. Greggs, you're in a strange place, in front of a massive castle. And in your hand is the palm of a small girl. She tugs you forward, not towards the castle, but to a stone path to the side. And you are brought to a graveyard.
Okay.
Tombstones sit silent all around you. Some taller even than you are, with ornate carvings, statues, flowers long dead that look like they'll crumble to the touch. There was once grass growing here, but now it lies in clumps and dead patches. And she leads you through the tombstones towards a mausoleum.
Um, I did agree to help you, but if you brought my friends along, I feel like we could do a bit better. I'm not much of a fighter. Why are we here again?
Oh, I know. You do need your friends. But you know, I need to send you back, and I only have so much power.
Okay, you're not gonna eat me again. That was you, right? You're not gonna eat me.
Eat you? I just joined us together.
Okay.
We share a bond now.
I feel like that's something you could, like, hey, Gregs, would you like to share a bond? Like, you know, okay, I guess it's too late. So do I just like go through there?
Oh no.
Oh,
I just need to show you this. This is important. Remember this mausoleum. I'm sorry, but it won't be as easy to get back. But don't worry, someone will guide you.
someone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be you. So I have to meet another person who's probably just as terrifying.
I mean, I'm sorry, but there's only so much I have the ability to do. And I'm almost at my limit.
So am I. Okay, do I just wait here for them?
Oh no, no.
And she points with a tiny finger to a grave with an open plot.
Is he in there? Do I stand
No.
here? They come.
But that can send you back.
Okay. So I just
All
like.
you have to do is climb in.
Oh. He's gonna look down into the grave. Do I see anything in there?
You can't see the bottom. It's inky black. Smells of wet and churned earth.
You know, I can just stay here. You know, I could. Is it okay if I just stand here? Is that the only way? Are you sure that's the only way?
Do you want to stay here?
No.
A scream goes off in the background.
Oh no. Okay, no, I'm going in. I'm going in. Hold on. He sits down at the edge, kind of like tries to.
Wait. Before you go, remember, you have to help me and my family.
I don't think I'll ever forget what just happened here, so you don't need to worry about that.
I know you won't. That's why you have the mark now.
Oh, bond and a mark. What's the mark?
You'll see.
Okay.
And she pushes you forward like she is pushing someone on a swing.
Oh boy, he screams the whole way down.
And you tumble down into inky blackness. And for the rest of you, it's now morning. The sun is shining. There isn't a cloud in the sky. It's blue. You got a great night's sleep. Everything's wonderful. And you're just rising from your tents when you notice that Greg's is not there.
Do any of you know him? Does he wander off a lot?
I've never met him until yesterday.
I'm just
So
checking, you know?
I don't know. Perhaps he is prone to wandering off first thing in the morning.
Well, if we wait around a
Gregs!
little.
Oh, forget, I don't really have the loudest voice. I'm not very good
Hang
at
on, let me do
projecting
it.
myself.
Let me do it. No, I can do it. Gregs! Like, just really loud, but I didn't want to scream at you in the microphone.
In response to that, Greg's, please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. Oh no.
You love to see it.
What is
Oh,
it?
that's a nat one.
That's a nat one.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, dear.
Okay. So, Iri and Aki, as you are packing up or trying to take down one of the tents, you look up and see a falling Greg's from about 15 feet up collapse onto the tent with a loud thud.
Ah! Fudge.
Oh.
Oh.
Why are you sleeping up in a tree?
I haven't even slept. I'm so tired.
Please take 5 damage.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I have a question.
Mhm.
Did I sleep at all? Like, did that count as a sleep? Rest?
No, you were fully awake. That was
Well, in
real.
that-
That wasn't a
in that-
dream.
I've taken like 10 points of damage outside of combat.
Because you didn't sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you all right? And yeah, I will cast a healing word on this poor boy.
No, I'm not okay. I'm just gonna just stays on the ground, just in the pile of collapsed tent. I'm just gonna stay here for another like 12 hours.
There's 6 healing points for you.
6? Okay.
Yeah,
thank
6
you.
points. Oh, you. Can you tell us what happened?
Oh, I was sleeping, trying to, and then that damn you mean like reached for his head is the crow.
The bird is missing.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
You know, when you fall from a height, it's important you try and stick the landing. The whole flailing thing, it's not going to get you anywhere.
I didn't. That wasn't part of the plan.
I imagine it wasn't. But that still doesn't explain what happened.
I was sleeping. The crow got off my head finally, and then just stared at me while I was sleeping. And then I was somewhere else. Again. But this time I was like really somewhere else. Like last time I think I was just seeing somewhere else, but I really saw somewhere else. And the little girl was there. And so much screaming. And it wasn't all me. Some of it was me, but not all of it.
You know, I can understand. I feel for you, Gregs. You know, the pressure of adventuring and doing stuff.
This is
this
is real, okay?
It's okay to crack a little under the first pressure of the adventure, but I will protect you. It's fine. Don't worry.
You weren't there. You couldn't protect me. Wait, you promised you'll protect me, but you couldn't protect me from everything that just happened.
I was here all night.
But you weren't there with me. There was a castle.
But you're here. You're not even there. What? I don't know what?
He's gonna turn to Sai and just grab Sai by the shoulders. I'm not losing it. I saw it. There was a little girl. She led me to a graveyard by some castle. The statues and gravestones are larger than me, which is pretty large. Then there's a mausoleum. They said I should remember the mausoleum, and I don't think I could ever forget it. So I think mission accomplished for them. I had to save the little girl and her family. I don't know who they are. I only said yes because I thought if I said no, she'd eat me again. And then she pushed me into a grave.
So we're
Who does
gonna
that?
rescue a little girl who eats you. Okay, yes, I'm sure they'll be at the place we're going. Definitely.
Probably, I don't know. It seems very tied to whatever this prophecy is, which I want out of. Is there a way I can is there a contract I can sign to get out of this?
See, that's the thing with prophecy, Gregs. It's always opaque when you first get it, but it becomes inevitable the more and more you sort of delve into it. So I think you're kind of stuck with it for now. But never fear, you will be part of the grand story that is this adventure and this prophecy.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Greg's, I understand that you're afraid. And I understand that you want to go home and be with your aunt. Being chosen isn't easy, and certainly is going to push you beyond your usual bounds of comfort. I know that you don't know any of us very well, but Erie is right. You are part of the bigger story, and the first step towards bravery is accepting that your place in that story is important. We can't do this without you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been chosen.
I appreciate the sentiment.
I mean,
but what exactly can I do that none of you can't already do?
Well, you made friends with a raven. I couldn't speak to the
I didn't make
raven.
friends with a raven. The raven dug its claws into my scalp, which I think is still bleeding, actually.
I mean,
That
you
being said-
fall out of a sky and crush a tent better than anyone I've ever seen. So
Why, thank you. Thanks for that compliment.
yeah, you're welcome.
I would like to point out that I didn't even choose to do that, so that doesn't count as a skill that I can do.
Can everyone accept Greg's roll a perception check, please?
Sure.
That being said, you also, whether you made friends with the
No.
raven or not isn't really as important as the fact that you were able to communicate with them and you got information from them that we weren't able to get. Like, you now know where we need to go and what we need to do, what the actual parameters of our mission are. None of the rest of us knew that. Your skills of communication gave us an incredibly important clue.
I'm pretty sure you could have figured it out without me.
It would have taken
But
a
again,
lot
I appreciate
longer.
it.
Did anyone get higher, a 10 or higher?
There's the 10.
With Dave.
Detective Gizmo, fittingly, since you're a detective, though surprising because you're also Detective Gizmo. While Greg's is gesticulating wildly, telling the story, you notice that there is something in black scrawled across the back of Greg's hand.
Perfect. I'll take this opportunity, after having stood completely silently with my eyes closed behind everyone the whole time, to
Not
suddenly reach out and grab Greg's hand from behind him.
Behind me. I don't
Good
have it.
morning. What's this all about?
My hand?
Yep, have a look. That wasn't there yesterday. I remember everything I've ever seen.
You look at your hand and there is an embossed mark as if someone carved this into your skin. It's not just written, of 2 circles inside of each other. And then there is the mark of a raven at the center of it. As you look at it, the edges glow red, shifting from top to bottom and back and forth.
Well, that's nifty.
Forgot about that part. She said that we're bonded now. And also that she left that marked.
Oh, good job.
Greg's, roll insight with advantage.
Oh, okay. That's not great for me anyway. Oh, well, thank God it was one. I mean, the first one was okay, 11.
11. So it's faint, but you can feel what direction that little girl is in.
Oh, Okay, I guess I know what she means by bonded. Okay. I think I can feel the direction we're meant to go in.
Well, that's
Is
pretty
this a
invaluable.
thing?
I mean, that's pretty helpful.
Is that what happens when you get married?
I don't know. Wait, no, we're not married. Like she has
That's
to
a
be like
human
6.
bonding.
No.
I think in this case, such
no.
an assessment would be inappropriate.
Yeah, that we're not. No.
Right. Let me put that down.
Yes, make sure you write it in bold and underline it as well.
You're going to tell me how to
Underline
format my
it.
text.
And
That's against
as well.
protocol. Look, I know how I'm supposed to write in this notebook. I was programmed that way. If I was supposed to underline this, it would probably be a subheading or font type 3.
Sigh. Roll an insight check for me.
Or goodness gracious.
Another one.
Never mind.
No,
Roll
it's
20 is
fine.
just wrecking our shit
It's
this
vicious.
morning.
Never mind.
While Gizmo and Greg's have their little talk about underlining, Erie steps aside and does some morning calisthenics, to get ready to head out. She's doing like her stretches, and then turns around to Greg's once there's a moment of quiet between the two of them and goes, "So you know which direction we're going? Lead on."
Yes. Okay.
Wait, so we're trusting this new tattoo over the map that we have that actually tells us where to go?
Well, I mean, we could use the map, but maybe the map will coincide with the direction we're supposed to go, in which case we'll know we're going in the right direction.
Like a broken compass. I understand.
Wait. who's
Sometimes
the broken
magic
compass?
works in ways that mundane things can't necessarily make up for.
All right, I permit a change in the plan. A slight deviation.
You permit a change. Okay.
As the most intelligent and qualified here, I understand that I am the leader of the party. Followed by Greg's, who is my assistant deputy junior detective.
Cranium is. Do you have anything to say about that?
Cranium's ranked higher than you as well.
I think I'm more comfortable with that than you being ranked higher than me. Anyway, I think it's this way. It's gonna start leading the way.
Our nebulas are swirling pretty violently right now. They're
Using time.
All right. So, as of now, it will likely take 3 days to get to Witchware, which is where you were originally headed to. But let's see if that's actually how long it takes. Greg's,
Oh no.
as the now functional compass of the group, please roll survival with advantage.
You literally got the worst person.
we
This is
believe in
great.
you, Gregs. We believe in you.
15? Yeah.
15?
That's pretty
Dang.
decent.
You are able, using the map and your newfound bond with this child, are able to reach the gates or former gates. Wait, is it which way or which where?
It's which way?
Which way?
Which way? Of which way?
Way.
I think this is the way to which way.
Looks like a gate, or
See?
what used to be a gate. Like looking around.
This
That's
town
ominous.
is in shambles. You already knew it was destroyed by monsters, but that doesn't convey exactly what happened. Houses lie either crumbled or with giant chunks taken out of them, as if something with a giant maw just decided to clamp right on it and just rip out whole sections of wood. The earth is churned and scarred with claw marks that are still there. There are cobblestones that once lined the paths that are tossed and turned all across the entire road. There are broken statues in the center of the town square. A well lies broken and in disrepair on the far side. You can just feel the emptiness of this place in your bones.
Okay, I think that we're in the right direction. I really hope this is broken or something. Am I meant to go in like the exact
Greg's.
opposite? Okay.
Roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
You're a barbarian. You got
Oh, I'm
this.
good at this, but let's see if my luck agree. No, 11.
11. The mark on your hand glows bright red, and a wave of weakness washes over you for just a moment. You're
Okay,
almost
I
brought
don't
to your
feel so good.
knees.
You right
Rex.
there?
No, I mean, I haven't been alright, but I'm worse than I was before. My hand hurts and everything just feels awful.
I mean, I've been mulling it over, but I think the only way I can really protect you from a mark on your own hand would be to chop the hand off, but I think you're probably partial to that.
I could
No.
create a prosthetic.
I'm okay.
You could
with
have a
my-
toolkit in it, like mine.
I-
Take his tools.
I'm okay.
Anyone
I'm
in the
okay.
party who is a caster, please roll an Arcana check.
I think that's
6.
18.
And Sai?
yep. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just gonna be one of
Rocky,
those
your
days, I
rolls.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be one of those
Rolling
days.
Nice and low, it's fine.
Speak
All
for
right.
yourself. I never fail rolls.
So,
Okay,
Detective
That's why I'm the leader
Gizmo.
of the party.
Now that the thing is like activating and you sort of look at the mark on Drak's hand, this bond, whatever it is that has happened to Greg's, is extremely dangerous, possibly life-threatening.
On closer examination, and I'm not one to exaggerate examinations, I probably should chop that hand off.
What?
You
No,
might
I don't.
die.
Can we
What?
stop? Can we stop with the whole possibly chopping off Greg's hand? And just
I might die.
Well, would you rather me lie to you?
No, honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think
Don't
either
worry.
way.
You have someone protecting you, and you're part of my team. And you have the self-confidence of a junior assistant deputy detective. Don't forget, I've put some of my trust in you. A very small amount, but some.
Mm,
Well, there is another way we can handle this, and that's just, dealing with it before it becomes a problem, right? If we move quickly.
Right.
I think that would probably be best. We can't run away from our fears. We must face them.
I was only thinking out loud with the whole hand thing. I mean, that would
keep in your head next time, please. I'd appreciate that.
It'd give
how
you
I
a-
keep
it-
most of
I
my
mean,
fears in my
you
head.
know, it would give you like a really good, distinct kind of like heroic
No, I'm okay.
countenance.
No, I'm not trying to. Honestly, I didn't want to be a hero. I didn't want to be. So I don't really want to look like one either, because then I could end up in more prophecies like this. And I just want to go home.
You'll find the prophecies are most often about unlikely heroes. The real heroes,
no.
Elminster, Drizzt, all those people, they hardly get any prophecies about them because they already done all the prophecy stuff. I mean,
Yeah, they'd start their
Elminster
own
slept with how many gods? Like 5?
I'm gonna go home. Okay. Hold on. I think I'm okay.
I know you can do this. I believe in you.
Don't do that.
You can't stop me. And Sai's going to start, wandering forward.
Cool. Does anyone want to look at anything particular in the town or investigate or do anything?
I mean, I keep my eyes open, but I assume we're just passing through to get to our next
Well,
Yeah.
landmark.
Staying vigilant, but just passing through.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
activate the magic detection wand pinky finger. Beep.
What is the range on detect magic again?
Beep. 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. So you go through this deserted town, pulling your wagon with you. And a few minutes passes as you get towards the center of the town with the giant broken statue of a raven at the center, sort of capsized and over to the side. Your detect magic finger. Sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face. Your detect magic pinky starts to go off. And you detect the following magic. You detect illusion magic, conjuration, and necromancy.
In the same spell?
Not the same spell, but all tied together. Yes.
Magic detected. You can tell by how much this beeps.
Is
Let's
it
see.
beeping a lot?
Beep, 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 beep,
Yeah, it's
beep,
like
Well,
a
beep.
that's
metal
going to-
detector.
Are you going to
Is
turn
it-
that thing off? Your
is it
cat looks up
loud?
from your head.
Is it particularly loud? Are we
Don't
drawing
know how
attention
to
to
turn it
ourselves? What?
I need it turned on. I think it's on for the rest of the day now until it runs out of charge.
Is there any way you could make it quieter? We're going to be seen if there is something else here.
Put it inside my jacket.
Everyone, what's your passive perception?
Uh,
It's just a 13 for me.
Passive perception. Is that 10 plus your wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
11.
9.
You've 9.
11.
Mine is apparently 11, so I think that's
Oh,
decent.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's see how this goes for y'all.
Oh, it's actually 11, but you know.
Yeah, I don't think you can have a 9. I
You
think
can't.
regardless.
You can if I had less
Oh.
wisdom, but
Okay. So, let me check what that score is.
This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine.
You all hear footsteps on breaking wood.
I draw my rapier in a heroic fashion.
I scream.
You scream.
Yes, in an unheroic fashion.
Oh, jeez.
Gods
You-
above and below preserve us.
Speaking of above, you look up and there are several ravens circling above.
They're gonna eat us.
They're not
then-
going to eat us.
Fly away as soon as you look at them.
See, they're not gonna eat us. I don't even think
Courage,
ravens
Gregs.
could eat us.
Courage.
Okay, listen, I've actually experienced it, so I think I have more experience when it comes to being eaten and possibly being eaten by crows.
There are no witnesses to
Or
your
ravens.
experience. Could have been a nightmare.
Sai
She's
just
right.
kind of sigh when Greg sighs like, don't ask me. I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say your name.
I searched for the location
Oops,
of
sorry.
these footsteps, Persephone.
What'd you get? Someone
Oh.
rolled something.
Oh no!
I
It was just
accidentally revealed some mischief.
Okay.
Oh wow.
That's
Um,
not right now.
Not right now. Okay. Eerie, please roll investigate with advantage.
Okie dokie. Probably low because all miss have 9.
Goodness.
A 9.
Wowie, wowie, wow.
I have a
These
-1 to
rolls.
like almost all the skills we've rolled so far.
no.
So.
Oh god.
Oh,
You-
jeez.
Look around for the source of the sound. It definitely came from above you. There are still some houses that are slightly standing. It was definitely like a creak of a wood from a second floor or even a rooftop. But when you look around, you don't see anything.
What do your elf eyes see?
Nothing. But we should keep moving,
Okay.
just in case, you know? That's
Well,
fine.
we definitely heard something, so I think keeping on our toes is a good idea, Erie. Onward.
Brainian,
It's a well-known fact that I am
activate defense mode. Turns from a normal cat into the steel defender.
Cat's head sort of tilts back, goes Transformer style into battle robot mode on the ground.
Oh,
Never fear. It's a well-known fact that I can't possibly be surprised, so they won't be able to sneak up on us. It's fine.
Sai, this is not related to what's going on, but please roll an insight check again.
oh boy, come on. 11.
So, as the cat transforms and you look at Detective Gizmo, something occurs to you just slightly, just a little bit. And you can't help but wonder if Detective Gizmo has an eidetic memory. Why do they need the notebook?
Curiouser and curiouser. This little con artist we've picked up. Sai
Wait, sorry, con artist? What?
away. No, Sai doesn't say that out loud.
Okay.
They just think that to themselves and kind of tuck that away in their brain. But the nebulae swirl a little bit in thought, and yeah, I think that we should keep moving.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for a hand
good.
rock or something, right?
Well,
Is that...
first, I think we should go towards the source of this magic. Perhaps it will have a clue in it.
Yeah. Do
I
I
mean,
feel it pulling me anywhere else?
Use the
Greg's,
detector thing.
what's your AC?
15.
15. You
Oh, okay, I'm good. I think I'm good anyway.
take a single step back as an arrow pierces the ground in front of you.
Okay. I think we have company.
It does seem that way.
Above you, on the rooftops, you see 4 kobolds armed with bows.
Sweet.
What are you doing in our home?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
Hey,
Oh, my hand told me to come.
Persephone, how far up would you say it is?
So it's actually varying heights, but between like 10 and 15, I would say.
I would like to use my Eladrin special ability to teleport 30 feet towards them and land on the roof next to one of them.
Absolutely.
Nothing personal. Kid.
I'll allow you to do that before we roll initiative.
You're
So,
already dead.
our wonderful she, in a swirl of leaves and summer color, she disappears and poof reappears on the roof with her rapier out towards some of the kobolds. You don't shoot arrows at my friend and not get some reprisal. And then you roll initiative, I guess. I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, everyone roll initiative, please.
Brr, 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 brr.
I can't see that we're on any map.
There is not a map for this one.
Okay,
Apparently, we're just gonna mind's eye this.
use your
we don't have a map
mind.
until.
that's fine.
Theater of the mind.
It's only 4 kobolds on various rooftops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Hold on a second. I'm
Also,
trying
can I
to
just make the
find-
obligatory teleports behind you comment for any?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Nani?
Tiny kobold going nanny.
Sorry, it's not
Bit
letting me-
Draconic. He's like,
It's really not letting me add music to this. This is really.
There we go. We hear it.
Yeah,
We
that's not
did
the right
hear it.
music, but it'll do. Okay.
That's perfectly acceptable for a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just dancing.
1 second. Okay. Everyone, what did you get? Starting with Eerie.
22.
Sai.
Sorry, hold on. 12.
12. Greg's.
19.
18. Gizmo, the con artist.
I'm not, but I rolled a 6.
Oh, well, that's great for you. Okay, hold on. Let me roll for these. These dorks.
The kobolds.
Oldie.
I love low rolls.
Yes, you do.
I love them.
Okie dokie. Well, that was easy. So, 20 times... Sorry, I can't do math things. Okay. Eerie, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to. I assume I'm within 5 feet of a kobold because I teleported.
Oh, yeah, you can go stabby all that you want.
Let's see here. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Green Flame Blade and attack with it, basically.
Leave it up.
Yeah. So it's a bit of extra damage on my weapon. Let me. Sorry, I'm trying to deal with the fact that I can't see some of it when I'm on the right screen here.
No, it's fair.
Brandish the weapon, cast a melee attack in front of me. Blah, blah, blah. Spell damage increases. What does it do base? Does it say? Yeah, green fire.
It's just a normal.
I think the damage
It's just your normal attack.
jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm sorry, my bad. Rapier. An 8 is an 8 enough?
To hit the kobold? No.
Yeah. No, I didn't think so. That's my turn then. I attack the kobold.
Okay, and then we move to Greg's.
Greg's is kind of like he's got his warhammer at his side, but like every time he tries to grip it, his hands are just so sweaty that it slips out of his grip. He goes, "Oh, I really wanted to avoid combat," and he's going to rage, but his rage looks more like he just seems to get more and more scared, and then, and all of a sudden he's like furiously shivering and shaking. All of a sudden it stops, and he looks up at the kobold, specifically the kobold that fired an arrow at him, and his eyes like kind of glaze over, and then when they refocus again, they're like yellow piercing eyes as his whole body starts to contort, and his arms like elongate slightly, his back hunches over as fur starts to pop and appear on his body, his mouth, and just kind of extends into a snout as he turns into a werewolf. He's on his full werewolf form as he turns, as he rages, and I'm going to use Form of the Beast. And as he clenches his fist and releases them again, you see huge dark black claws appear from his hands, and he's going to try and just climb up this one of the building of the kobold that had just shot at him. He's going to try and climb up it.
Oh, you can definitely do that. I'm not even gonna make you roll athletics. You just get up there. You're
Okay.
just able to get up there.
Awesome. Okay. And
Oh
he's
no!
gonna,
What is this thing? Ah!
and he's going to just immediately slash at this kobold.
Okay,
Okay.
attack. With the
Okay.
warhammer or your claws?
His claws.
Okay.
Which is, I actually forgot to actually add it to my thing. It's a d20 plus 5. So let's roll that. So 19.
Ooh, 19. You definitely hit.
And that is d6, a d6 of damage. Plus 6 because I'm raging. So 10 damage as I slash into this kobold. Don't ever fire the arrow at me.
Ah, my stomach! My insides are outsides! What are you doing? Ah! As you slash into this fucking kobold, just fucking like still standing, just barely, and also holding onto the contents of his stomach. It is Sai's turn.
I kind of looks all of this and just like, we didn't have to fight them, Eerie. And then kind of shakes their head and casts guiding bolt on one of them. 'Cause why not? Might as well.
Which one? One that's already been attacked or a new one?
I'm not particular. I'll go ahead and do it against the one that Eerie attacked, or at least tried to.
Yeah, tried to.
Only a six. Wait,
Who's
that's
trying
yeah,
now?
it's only-
Oh no! Wait,
Wait, should I just refresh my page at this point? Because
I would
I'm gonna-
refresh your
I
page or
would.
roll with actual dice. I don't mind as a DM
You
because
can't do rolling
that's
with
also
actual
like how many
dice.
sixes have you rolled?
I've rolled so many
Currently?
natural ones. I'm gonna just refresh my page.
I will say there is nothing wrong with Roll20's quantum dice
Yeah, the
roller.
Oh no,
Quantum
no,
dice
there's nothing
roller.
wrong with it, but I don't
I'm
know.
joking.
This
I'm
is a
doing
curse.
Awkward plug.
Mm.
Super
This is
awkward
definitely
plug.
just a curse that Aki is experiencing.
Sure
Not,
is.
it's not usually this bad. I rolled a lot of natural ones in this session so
I'll let
far.
you refresh and re-roll. Why not? I'll be nice.
Nah,
That was a
we can
good
just keep
damage
this.
roll, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we can keep this as it is. I'm cool with missing. I just, oy, 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 oy.
All right, so you send off a guiding bolt that is not very guided, and it goes wild. Did you just shoot light at me? Did they just shoot light at me? What? Ah! Okay.
My heart wasn't in it. If it makes you feel any better,
Your heart wasn't in it. What if it was?
well then I would have hit you.
Ah! Okay, it's now Gizmo's turn.
Gizmo's turn. All right, sweet deal. So raise the arm, not the same one as with the magic thing because that's probably still going off because I don't know how to turn it off. And the arm slowly. GG Gizmo, repeating crossbow. I'll shoot at the one that Greg's is fighting. Try and hit.
Okay.
Magic crossbow. Pow! Has the 13.
That hits.
Sweet deal. 14 piercing damage.
Describe how this kobold dies. An elegant death.
It's screaming about the insides. Greg's is raging. Optimal target located. Weakened state. Prior probability of death. It's like totally different demeanor. It's like combat mode. And it just thunk. Because it's a heavy crossbow as well. So against a kobold, it probably takes its entire head off.
And the kobold falls off the roof, not only missing its head, but also just torn apart completely.
All right, nice. And
What they
that-
do to what they do to Kyle? They killed Kyle! No!
Goodbye, Kyle. And
And I get an F for Kyle.
F in chat.
Yeah,
for
F in
Kyle.
chat for Kyle.
F's in chat for Kyle.
Cranium, attack, and my cat will attempt to climb up onto the roof to help Eerie fight.
Okay. Yeah, it's a cat. It can reach.
Jump, 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 jump. And I will use my bonus action to use its attack, which is going to be 21.
Hits.
Deals only 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
Your mechanical cat claws its way up to the house, jumps on the back of this kobold's head. Ah, what's going on? There's claws! There's claws in my eyes! And starts scratching at kobold's head. And that is now the kobold's turn. Let's see. I'm gonna roll. See if I can just do it this way. Nope, can't do it that way. That's me not knowing how to use Roll20 properly. So okay. Let's see. The
on
one.
the Kobold's sheet,
Huh?
where the name of the attack is on the Kobold sheet. You should
Oh, I
just be able
didn't
to
pull it
click
up in Roll20. I just have I have my guide monsters manual open.
No.
Like a basic bitch. I'm sorry. I'll figure that out for next time.
Don't worry about it. We can
Okay.
teach you features as they go
Yeah,
along.
teach me features. This is awesome. I will definitely have that next time. So the one that is facing Eerie drops the bow and pulls out a short sword and attacks Eerie. What is your AC?
19.
19. It completely misses you. The next one that is on... Oh, I missed rolling one. There's
Oh, I
4
forgot
of
to
them.
use the thing.
Didn't one of them die?
One died. There's 5 of them, so there's
Okay.
4 now.
All right.
The other 2 aim their bows at those of you on the ground, at Sai, Gizmo, and... No, it's Sai and Gizmo, so 2 of them will attack you. Sai, what's your AC?
13.
13, that'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
And Gizmo.
16.
Okay, both of those hit.
I cast shield as my reaction.
Okay. Sai, you take 6 damage. Gizmo, you take... I can do math. 5 damage.
The shield should...
Casting shield would increase
Oh,
my
yeah,
AC to
you're right.
21.
Yeah, it still hits. Still hits.
This is the worst day of my life.
Sorry.
You said 5 damage, yeah.
Yeah, 5 damage. And then the last one is going to take aim at Greg's. What is your AC with the transformation? Does it change?
I don't think it changes. I just get resistance against
Yeah, you...
non-magical damage, basically.
Okay. So what's your AC again?
15.
15. That is... It'll hit. And that is going to be...
How far away is that one? Just curious.
Huh?
How far away is that one?
It's on the next roof across from you, so at least 30 feet.
30. Okay.
That is... I can do math. 8 damage, but it's non-magical, so you take half of that.
So it's a 20. Okay, I'm still looking good.
Look at me doing things a hard way when Roll20 could make it
Yeah,
so
it would
much
do
easier
it all
for
for
me.
you.
Just
If you want...
Roll20 could make things so
Persephone,
much easier for
Persephone,
me.
if you want to know how to do it, it's very easy. See the eye on the top right side of the screen. Click that, then search Kobold, and then you can open the Kobold sheet from the compendium, and then you'll have all the Kobold stats and everything just like right there
You
for
can
you.
click them.
Yeah. And then you can click the attacks, and it'll roll attacks. So you do like, you search like Kobold.
No
And
more pages. No
and then
more
here it
paper
is.
Hold on one
cuts.
second.
No more paper. Oh, God,
Speaking
that
of
is-
paper cuts, I managed to give myself a paper cut on a plastic container.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
I was trying to open it, and it was very sharp, and
Oh, no.
I cut myself. And it
Yeah,
was
you want to
not fun.
open a Kobold in the monster section, whichever one you need.
Yeah,
There's just a regular
trying-
Kobold in there.
Do, 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 do,
Because I've joined as a
do.
player, I can't do anything with it. But yeah,
No, that's not fair. That's fair. All right. Cool. Wait. I don't see where I can click for.
so if you drag the Kobold,
Oh, wait. Yeah, I got
onto
it.
the-
I got it.
yeah.
I got it.
I just figure why not tell you now rather than later. You need to drag it onto tabletop. So you grab the Kobold, drag it onto like the black screen or whatever,
Just
and then you
open.
should be able to open it from there.
Can open it. Can I roll?
Yep.
Do you want me to take a look from the GM side? I can quickly.
I got it. I got
Oh,
it.
you
I
got it? Okay.
Okay.
Hell
This
yeah.
makes me so happy. All right. Wait. But the kobolds are done their turn.
Yeah, it's my turn now. I think.
Yeah, it's your turn.
So I am going to.
Live.
I'm gonna shake my rapier out a little bit, like, it didn't work that time. Let's try again, and then just go in with the rapier again. Try and take the kobold out. Let's see here if I can do it. Boop, bitty boop. 26.
That doesn't hit at all. Nope.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Doesn't hit. No.
I
Doesn't cut
believe
through a
it.
kobold. Nope. Isn't more than double its AC. Not at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Please roll damage.
14 damage.
Describe how you eviscerate this kobold. Just straight up.
So there's a moment where she hesitates with it because she missed the first stab. Like she was expecting to just like kill the kobold right away. So she goes in for the second and she just straight rapier pokes through the kobold through the neck and just goes, "See, there you go," and just like pulls it out. And you could swear you can hear like some light like bardish music in the background as she does like a little twirl with the rapier. And like turns to look for her next opponent, and I'd like to cast Misty Step as a bonus action to Misty Step to the next kobold.
Go right ahead. You can definitely reach it.
Whichever one is the first, like across the distance is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna Misty Step across the distance.
Flourish. It's all about the flourish.
The kobold's like, "What are you gonna?" Blood splurts from the neck.
Over to
falls
the next
ground.
kobold.
Okay, that's kobold number 3. Let's say that one's name is Kevin. Kevin is now.
Are they all?
Goodbye, Kevin.
Are they all K names? Is like Kyle?
No, not at all.
Kevin.
Why would they ever have K names for kobolds? That's cliche. Okay, Greg's.
Greg isn't home right now. It's just
We're
whatever
boy.
this thing is.
I'm sorry. I'll use your given name.
Exactly.
Gee.
He usually only hears that when Aunt Jemima is angry at him and he says his full name, you know.
Get back here!
Like, oh no, I'm in trouble. I should
Go to your room!
Just immediately, I just seized the one. I just seized the one that he had just slashed at drop. I think it was thanks to Detective Gizmo. He literally just immediately goes and aims for the next one that had just shot him, and just leaps off the building. And as he's in the air, you see his clothes are kind of stretched on him at this point, because he's definitely grown a bit from a transformation. But through the shirt, you can see a weird glow, some kind of symbol that comes completely across his chest. As I use my bonus action to activate my Eldritch Claw, which is an Eldritch Claw tattoo, and which basically, I'll describe what happens. So he lands just in front of the building with the kobold up above, and without getting up there, he slashes at the air, and the Eldritch Claw gives me a 15-foot reach with my claws. He swipes so fast that you just see the rip of air slam into this creature.
Sweet air pressure attack.
Before you roll
to
attack, please roll. What should I make this?
Just give him the werewolf. Just give him the werewolf Texas smash.
Please roll Arcana.
Oh, I'm not gonna pass it, but I'll roll it.
I believe in you.
14. So as your Eldritch Claw activates, you feel, even through the werewolf form, the tattoo on your left hand starts to burn. And as you activate this, your fur alongside both of the arms that are transformed burst into black feathers.
Oh boy, okay.
Word.
You can add 1d4 necrotic damage to your attack.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make this, I don't think I need to, I can just say, I'm gonna make this a reckless attack, so I have advantage on it.
Yeah, the description's been so cool, it would be a real shame if you missed that.
Oh,
advantage
critical!
20, nat 20.
Holy
Okay.
Okay.
It's a lot of damage. Okay,
It's a lot of damage.
So
Roll for fun, but you're definitely gonna eviscerate this thing.
Drak, if you roll on claws, if you just if you click on claws, it will automatically roll your
in
damage
the roll,
for you.
that plus
a
because
d4.
of, Claw. Because of Eldritch
And then
Claw, that's
plus the
another
D4.
2d6. And because of the extra necrotic damage, that's another
Is that
2d4.
doubled as doubled as well? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
double
double.
it.
22. Look at that.
22.
Oh.
So he just like
Forever.
slashes at it just through the air. Like it's not like his arms grew anything. It's just a sheer force of the swing as he slashes at the creature up the kobold up above.
You jump,
Same.
activate your claws, reach for this kobold. Let's say this one's Karen. Feathers pop out of your arms. Your maw just shining and open with saliva. And this kobold, this minuscule kobold, looks up at you and goes, "Mommy!" As you rip into it, severing its torso and its spine, and it flops over, rolling down the roof with a thump, 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 thump as its legs stand in front of you and fall
Brutal.
down.
And again, just his head just whips around to the next target. And that's the end of my turn.
Oh my god. Sigh! It is
All
their
right.
turn.
Yeah, Sai pulls one of the spears from their back, kind of hefts it in their hand, and then like tosses it up at one of the kobolds.
Which
How
one?
we
Because
do?
one is damaged.
I'll do it at the damaged one. We'll see how it goes.
Oh my
Did the
god! what
curse
is happening?
continue?
Oh no.
What did you
Oh,
roll?
no, that one.
Oh,
I
no.
rolled
one.
another natural one. I haven't
Oh
rolled
my
anything
God.
over. Like I've rolled one roll in the whole game that's over a 10,
No.
and everything else has been like,
Oh.
it's fine. I'm fine. This is fine. It's
Oh.
The
okay.
dice gods are cruel today.
So cruel. It's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and chalk it up to the fact that Sai didn't want to fight to begin with.
Yeah, I think
It
that
was a
makes
choice.
sense.
It was an active choice.
Yeah,
it
you
was,
chose
it was a
to
character
miss.
choice, yeah.
It was a warning shot. It was a warning
Mhm.
shot.
Gizmo, it's your turn.
All right,
Unless you
we've
want to
got-
use your bonus action for anything, Sai.
My bonus action. Nah. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tempt the gods anymore. Everything's fine.
Okay, Gizmo, it's your turn.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna take aim at the injured kobold.
Mhm.
Since this is an infused weapon, a repeating crossbow, I can ignore the loading penalty for people watching who might want me to reload. I don't want to. Let's roll a 25. That would do, probably.
Okay, roll damage.
And we've got 14 damage again.
It's fine.
You aim and shoot at this kobold, and the arrow lands solidly in its stomach, but it is just barely hanging on. Just
Ooh.
barely.
All
You
right.
got this, Kaylee. You can do it.
My name is Kaylee. How'd you know?
I'm a prophet. I know things like this.
Hold on, Kaylee. We'll get you out of this. We'll get out of this run. No, you have to go on without me. We'll make it to the wedding ceremony. It's fine. No, I can't go on without you. I can't.
We're breaking this family apart.
All right.
Nice
Then
You
shot.
have to go on without me. Ah!
I can make
Cranium-
prophecies too.
Cranium's
I
gonna head
prophesize
over.
they'll stop yelling soon.
No, they won't.
yeah,
They're lesbian
Cranium's gonna
kobolds.
run
All they do
over
is yell.
and try and finish it off.
When they can't, all they do is yell about how they can't tell if the other's attracted to them. Anyway, because they're lesbian kobolds.
Yeah,
Love
that's fair.
kobolds.
Wait, no, I didn't want to. Oh.
Kobolds are the best canonically trans D&D monster.
Wait, are they canonically trans?
Yeah, so kobolds change change like sexes depending on what is required of the community, basically. It's a natural, it's like in the book.
I love that.
Yeah. It's just like a natural equilibrium thing.
I'm so sad that you're murdering lesbian kobolds.
I didn't. If you told me they were lesbians, I would have been like,
I'm a terrible
no.
person, okay? They don't have to. You could save them.
I mean, Greg is in a rage. It's not even really Greg at this point. Whatever this thing is that's in Greg's place right now is in a rage. So he's gonna go for the next one.
Okay, so it's now the kobold's turn.
No.
Oh, you have...
I have my bonus action. Cranium can try and finish it off.
All right.
Oh no.
Cranium is not on the same roof as this one, so Cranium would need to use all its motion to get over to the next one.
Yep, Cranium has 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's enough.
And then I'll use my bonus action to have them attack. Meant to
This
make
is
a
all
macro,
fine, everybody. It's all fine.
and I've got 13.
13. That hits. That hits.
Okay, and this is on the one that I merely just killed, so hopefully it'll finish it off. Yeah, 3
I'm
damage.
so sad.
Oh
I've
God,
made
3
myself
damage.
sad by taking that bit. I'm very upset
Yeah.
with myself now. They're no longer lesbian kobolds. They're just kobolds with strange names.
Okay, yeah, that's
seems
easy. Okay,
reasonable.
Well,
I'm okay
they
with
were kobolds with strange names.
There's still one that's fully alive.
Except that I'm standing
Alright,
in front of
we'll
it.
see about that next time.
Except that I'm standing in front of it. Yeah.
You send this kobold down to very well. Actually, the cat jumps on it and just claws it to death, just like ripping, tearing its shreds of flesh.
It's
now-
horrific.
Erie's turn.
What about the kobold? There's the kobold turn, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just said there was one left, didn't I?
Yeah.
What's that
yeah.
Oh
one?
wait,
No,
I was in the middle of
rudely
saying what it
interrupted
was.
you.
Yeah, the one that's in
Um,
front of me.
So you have scared the absolute shit out of these kobolds. And the last one, Katie, tries to run away. You can make a attack of opportunity.
Wonderful. That's good. Attack of opportunity time. Here goes.
Aye.
What did we get?
22.
Oh, it's
How
22.
far away is Katie from me
22
right
will do it.
now?
Yeah, it'll do it.
How far away is Katie from me right now? Just quite curious.
Wait, what?
How far away is Katie from me right now? as the cat's run away?
Opposite. So opposite roof from the one you're on. So 40 feet or so.
Okay.
That is 9 damage as they try to run away.
No, I need to get the. Takes a rapier through the gullet and starts like to run away and jump off the roof.
Oh, okay. Did they get within 15 feet of me?
It
from
looks like
jumping
they
off
got
the
away.
Roof? They go inwards or away outwards?
Away outwards, as
Outwards,
far
okay.
away from Erie as possible.
Okay.
So 60
Okay.
feet, I guess.
Yeah, but Erie, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see. Do I have anything I can do about this? Not really built for ranged combat.
Throw the rapier.
Throw
Peruse.
throw the rapier. Actually,
It's like a
that's
dart.
not a bad idea.
Uh-oh.
I step up to the side of the roof. I move 30 feet to the other side of the roof, and I throw the rapier like a spear down at them.
Oh boy.
Okay, what kind of roll would this be?
I mean, it's like an improvised weapon.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
with disadvantage until you take the feat.
Yeah. I think there was also automatically a D4.
It's okay. I'm
Yeah.
still gonna do it.
It's cool as fuck.
So
It is. I hope you get it.
So here we go.
13 hits.
13.
It does hit, actually.
So
yeah.
I throw the rapier and I do a D4 of damage, which would be 2 damage.
The rapier pierces on the other side of this thing's stomach, and it keeps going. Rapier still inside of its body on
Need to
its
go
last
get that.
fucking legs.
Erie standing on the roof just goes like, damn. that's her turn.
Greg's, it's your turn.
One of those scary
how far away-
adventures.
How far away is it from me
So
right
it
now?
took a full dash action, so 60 feet away from Erie, so almost 100 feet away from you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to reach that. I think right now, Greg is just on the. I think the body had fallen off. So I think he's actually chewing on in his wolf form. He's just ravenously.
You're chewing on Kevin?
Yeah, he just crouched on the ground, just tearing at
Kevin!
Kevin right now. And
Okay.
that's just
How
gonna be my
does
turn.
Kevin taste?
And I guess because I haven't done any damage, I turn back into Greg's as I'm biting down on Kevin.
Poor Greg's and the amount of trauma already inflicted on Greg's.
So he kind of like shrinks down again. The glowing tattoo on his chest kind of dies down in the light, and he just kind of looks up and has like Kevin's arm in his mouth and just immediately spits it out and just starts just crawls and scrambles backwards like, what just happened? Why not? This is not
We'll
mine.
get back to Greg's. Sai, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a starburst at the fleeing kobold. They need to make a DC 13 saving throw.
That is making me roll for it. That's a good idea. Ha!
They take 4 radiant damage.
Describe how you end this creature's pained existence.
I hope the other side is more peaceful for you and yours. Until then, walk with the stars. And just, explode a mote of starlight next to them and put them out of their misery.
Oh no.
Erie's rapier falls to the ground as little starbursts of viscera pop in the air.
Erie's rapier actually disintegrates when it hits the ground, and she teleports it back to her hand.
Ooh, shiny, that's cool.
She's a pact of the blade, so she can just bring
Oh, I forgot you're a warlock.
yeah.
That's why you threw it. Oh, I love it.
Oh,
I could have spent an action to turn it into a bow, and then next
Yeah.
turn, but
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah.
that
Greg's.
was interesting.
Yeah.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Yeah, that tracks.
7. I'm a barbarian, guys. I should be good at Constitution saving throws.
Right, you should be. Yeah.
Greg's, after you spit out the arm of Kevin, your arm starts to burn. And the tattoo has gone from shimmering black and red to entirely red. Veins of red light start to pump up your arm. And you see tiny pinpricks, almost like acne, start to form on the surface of your skin. And then tiny feathers start to poke out.
Again. I'm growing feathers.
Yes, we saw you do that while you were. We didn't know you were a wolf.
Looks more like a bird to me.
What?
You
Who's
turn
there?
around, and in one of the shattered sides of one of the houses is a dark, cloaked figure. And that's when we'll go to break.
Yeah, break.
I was feeling it.
Stay tuned, everybody. There's a lot more where this came from.
Oh boy.
But no more sad lesbian kobold stories, I promise.
Yeah, please. No.
I'm so sorry. I don't know where I was going with that bit.
We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere, anybody. Bye. And we're back from our break. Take it away, Persephone.
Hello, we're back, and we're going to cause more chaos. It's going to be wonderful, everyone. Oh, is everyone ready?
I guess so.
Okay. A mysterious figure stands under shadow, long dark robes, obscuring their face, and looks at all of you in the city square. It appears that your companion is, suffering from a curse. No?
I did suggest cutting the hand off, but
No, I'm okay.
I seconded it, but I did it with actual basis because I have knowledge of the arcane. So I already knew this. And I already knew you were there.
I don't believe cutting the hand off would work.
Oh, well, good thing we didn't then.
The
Who are you?
The figure steps out of the darkness and takes down the hood. And you see a woman with dark skin, white dreadlocked hair. She has jewels hanging from all the way down her ears. She's wearing several gold necklaces, one with a very large, almost egg-shaped ruby. And she peers out at you with dark eyes. She is otherwise human. My name is Mariah.
Nice to meet
It's
you.
nice to meet you.
Hi.
We're looking for a castle around here or a hilltop. I don't
You
remember.
seek the Chalet Brantifax.
Probably, yeah.
How interesting. She walks out and towards Greg's without any sort of pomp or circumstances and grabs your feathered arm.
Okay, hello, I'm Greg's.
It appears that you are connected to one of the creatures in the Chalet Brantifax, no?
I mean, is that what a bond means?
He's been having dreams of a girl.
Yeah, it's
Aiden.
worth noting as well. Cranium is up next to you, Greg's, like hackles raised, like ready. He wants to protect you as well.
Oh.
You can calm your friend. I wish you no harm.
Okay. I don't think I have much control of her.
She releases the arm. The reason the cutting off the hand would not help is because the symptoms may be physical, but the curse is spiritual in nature.
Oh.
How do we free our friend from this curse?
That depends on what you're willing to do. You know the Chalet Brantifax is dangerous, yes?
We were getting the impression that might be the case.
Sort of assumed, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I assumed from the get-go that we're probably going to die.
And their assumptions were backed up by me, who used facts and turned the hypothesis into a theory.
Well, not every part of Chalet Brantifax is dangerous. There are other things there that are less so. But I am surprised to see travelers here.
Yeah, I mean,
I-
we're just looking for the place, like you said. There's a whole curse thing we gotta undo now. So,
I suppose I should give you a little bit more. As I said, my name is Mariah. I am of the Vistani tribe. You recognize the name?
I read a book, had it in there. I suppose, yeah.
I am currently in search of something at Chalet Brantifax as well. But I admit, the place is more foreboding than some of my kinsmen relayed to me.
Have you encountered any problems in your attempts to find or enter the chalet?
It is just extremely difficult for me to enter. Though I doubt the same will be true for you.
Does that difficulty lie in the fact that you are Vistani?
In a way, I am a seer for my people. Or I should say, a seer in training. If I were more experienced, maybe it wouldn't bother me so much to go in, but
Or you would have known that you couldn't go in already. So that does prove, in fact, that you are only a seer in training.
seers do more than predict the future. You know that, right?
Yes, of course I knew that.
And the
Chances
future
you
is a
didn't know that.
complicated thing.
I would agree with you on that. I am also a prophet. And so I empathize with your difficulties. You have any tips or pointers for us?
How do I get rid of this?
If you are willing to assist me, I will tell you all I know.
Well, you're just trying to get to the same place we're trying to get, right? No problem.
No, that is not the case. I tried going in. The spirits were overwhelming. I am too sensitive to enter that place.
I've been told I'm really sensitive as well. So I think I will stay back here as well. And all of you can go and fix
You're
this.
Oh,
the one
you
with
just want to stay here, have fun with the feathers and whatever. Yeah, enjoy
I mean,
that.
if there's a way to fix in there, you can bring it out and fix me out here.
So
that would not be so simple.
Okay.
This is a spiritual bond with the creature that is in the castle.
The only way out is through, my dear.
Okay, so what do you want from us?
There is a path inside the chalet that leads to my people's ancestral home. I am on a personal pilgrimage to retrieve something. If you enter that path, it will lead you to a special place in the Shadowfell. And there will be a necklace identical to this one. She points to the ruby at her throat. If you could obtain that, I would be most grateful.
Definitely give it a shot.
Look, hold on. We are supposed to travel to the Shadowfell. We're just going to hand wave that part.
No, I heard that part. I'm just trying to steady my breathing because
not about fear. It's about practicality. Planar travel isn't that easy.
Let me explain. A while back, several members of my people, specifically my tribe, the Vistani, entered Chalet Brantifax and left behind a gateway. This is the only entrance point that I have been able to surmise to that portion of the Shadowfell.
Quick question. Just quick question. Is this portal in a grave? Just
Yes, it is.
okay.
Specifically in a mausoleum.
Okay.
Are you familiar?
More than I want to be. I saw it in. I mean, I'm pretty sure I went there. I was there, and then I got pushed into the grave, and then I just ended up falling onto the tent, and I really hurt my arm, and then this thing was on my hand.
I see.
Do we have to...
We've been through a little bit.
Calm yourself, if you can.
I think this is my natural state.
That is most unfortunate. I do believe that there are professionals who could help with that, but I am not qualified.
Yeah, me neither.
Would a
I
hug
read a
help?
book. Sorry.
The curse that is affecting you is slow growing. As long as you complete whatever it is that this spirit wants from you, you'll be freed of it. Perhaps with a reward with it.
Just a quick question. Another question. Let's say you have multiple curses on you. How would they interact? Just
You have other
curious.
curses?
Yes.
Does that have to do with the wolf that we saw earlier?
Honestly, it has more to do with the human that you're looking at now.
What is the curse, the other one?
It turned me human.
Turned you human?
Oh, that explains a lot.
This isn't your natural form.
No, and it's very uncomfortable.
I would
That
agree.
does explain a lot.
The idea of having skin is deeply unsettling.
I mean, honestly, my other form has skin as well, but it's just that everything about me, everything's soft and easy to hurt.
Disgusting. Yes, I understand.
It's a lot less easy to hurt when you transform into your natural self, which you do beautifully.
I mean, even that isn't fully me, but it's close, so I feel a bit more comfortable.
Oh, that's really quite fascinating.
How would they
Interact.
Yeah, because I was a wolf, turned into a human. He's been turned into I don't know what this is, a raven?
The raven elements of your curse have to do with what you are tied to. But no, you are not. You're not specifically becoming a raven.
Okay, that's a relief.
Though, I suppose in practice it's. Let me just say that physically you resemble a raven, but
Oh.
it's deeper than that. You're not a were-raven.
I mean, this is all just assuming that we don't just go and handle it. It's, which is the plan.
I'm just wanting to
Yes,
make sure if there was if the unknown, that extra variable, made
Knowledge.
anything worse.
Is power.
And you keep all of yours in a notebook.
Yes.
I don't know. I've had a lot of luck with like swords are power or like, confidence is power. Those have worked out pretty well for me.
Which way should we go, Mariah?
She points to a path that is obscured by an overgrowth of trees leading through the forest. There. But I will not send you empty-handed. She reaches into her cloak and pulls from her arm 2 bangles. These will offer some protection from creatures of the Shadowfell and spirits.
Could I have that, please? Could I have one?
Yeah, no worries.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Just gonna take one and quickly.
And who should the other one go to?
Sai, you should take it.
You think so?
You
I
seem
mean-
physically frail.
I'm pretty well protected already. She swooshes the rapier, tucks it away.
Have you know I'm nowhere near as physically frail as you think I am, Detective Gizmo.
Do you take it?
Sure.
So these bangles are bangles of shadow, which is something that I made up. With these, you can roll advantage when you roll stealth to avoid creatures from the Shadowfell or spirits related to the Shadowfell, you gain advantage on them.
That's useful.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
I'm afraid that's all I can offer, unless you need assistance with other things.
No, that sounds great. You wanted something, right? A necklace from the... Just want to make sure that we're clear on what it is that you're getting out of this and what we're getting out of doing the thing that you're wanting us to do.
It is a relic of my people that I've been sent to fetch by myself. Normally, we do not travel alone.
Sure, yeah, a relic of your people. The same as the necklace you're wearing, right? But
it is actually a pair to the necklace that I'm wearing.
There you go. What are you... What's the offer for getting it back to you?
Well, I just gave you protection.
Yeah, but I
And-
mean, we're going there anyway.
If you're asking for gold or something more benign.
No,
or
I just
banal-
thought you could help with Greg's curse or something.
I'm gonna have a roll for that. I am afraid that all I can offer is information about how to solve the curse. The spirit that you are connected to. I can sense that it is within the chalet. Did the spirit ask you to do anything or task you with anything at all?
I mean, yes, but I thought it was just I just said yes to it because it was terrifying, and I thought it would eat me if I said no. Apparently she has like a family that we had to save. And I said, yeah, sure. Can I go home now? And she said no.
Junior Assistant Detective Greggs. You didn't take notes?
No, I didn't.
Alright.
I can tell you one thing. The spirits that are inside that castle are desperate in a way I have seldom felt before. And suffering. If by helping them you can free yourself, it would not be an unkind gesture.
Okay.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
And
We
I will
thank
offer
you.
you a reward if you do get the necklace back to me.
We thank you,
All right then.
Mariah, for your help and your information. We will do our best to retrieve this item for you.
I am grateful. Please be safe.
And you as well. Apparently there are kobolds in this area.
There
I ate
are.
one.
I mean, there's way less than there was.
You did eat
You
one.
were.
It struck me as strange.
This area attracts all sorts of creatures. But do not fear for me. I will be fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you're out here by yourself, you can probably handle yourself. Let's go. Right? We got things to do before Greggs turns into a feather duster or whatever.
Don't say that.
All right. Do you follow the path to go to the Chalet Brantifax?
Yep.
Yes.
Sweet.
You walk the path through the forest. The trees here are strange. Around the path, there are collapsed skeletal trees that you have to go under or climb over to get past. At a certain point, it becomes impossible to keep your wagon with you. But beyond the path, the trees stand strong and dense and thick with foliage. It's as if the path leading up to the chalet itself drains life. You get higher and higher up the mountain. And then the forest parts. And inside that parting is the same castle you saw, Greggs. Dark stone, piercing towers. The Chalet Brantifax. Bits of stone litter the ground. The wall that surrounds the property is crushed in places. You can see an archway that has completely collapsed, blocking the path that you know leads to the graveyard, Greggs.
This is
High
where
above-
I
oh,
was.
sorry.
This is where I ended up. Mm.
Well, then I guess that means we're on the right track. Are you all right, Greggs?
No, but I haven't been alright for a while now, so nothing new.
Do you want me to hold your hand?
Honestly, I would like that, but my hands are really clammy right now.
I don't mind. And
Okay.
Sai reaches over and just takes Greggs' hand.
He's shaking so much.
Greggs, roll insight with advantage.
Oh, okay. And
10.
yeah,
You can feel the spirit within the chalet, but you're not sure where.
I think I can feel her somewhere there.
Well, then I guess that's the way we should go.
Can everyone see the new map?
Not yet.
Don't think so.
No, it's just a black screen for me.
Why isn't this
So-
showing?
You need to
It's-
make sure you grab the little flag for the players and drag it onto that
Oh,
map as well.
it's in the So there's this pop-up on the screen that has them. It allows me to switch the page toolbar. Does that not work
Yeah.
for all of you?
Yeah, you have to drag the flag over. You just clicking it changes your view.
All right. Okay. So I can't do that from that menu, but I can do it over here. Okay.
The other thing is if there's I see the map handout.
Oh, yeah, see,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Can everyone place tokens on it though?
No, that happens on something different.
So we have a handout. The thing that we need to do for tokens is a little different. So I don't know if we as players can generate tokens, but
I think we can drag it over, right? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't set up.
because we don't have any
for
tokens
ourselves.
attached to the character sheet, so there's no line of sight, which means that like if the map is dynamically lit, which it probably is, we have 0 line of sight, which means it'll be black.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, makes sense.
So let me switch over to GM view so I can give you a little bit of assistance.
Please, thank you.
Yeah.
I run in Roll20 all the time, but most of my games are theater of the mind because podcasts.
It's absolutely no problem, and we
Thank
like
you.
doing this as a learning process is perfectly acceptable.
Mm.
Okay, so
We're teaching customers.
the things,
People.
yeah,
I don't know, it's marketing. Whatever, let's just...
just waiting for it to reload as a GM thing. So, on the page tool, okay, it's just loading right now. The page toolbar, we're going to Chalet Brantifacts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're watching the page toolbar with me, Persephone, I gotta drag this like that, the little red flag on the one we were on, over to Chalet Brantifacts. So we're on the right page now.
Oh.
But I'm sure that none of the players can see anything because it looks
Yeah.
like it's
They're not.
it is a
tokens.
dynamically lit map, which means that we need to add tokens to it. Allow me to assist you.
Please do.
If we search for tokens in the like compendium or the marketplace or what have you, hang on, let me see. We need tokens for each of the characters. So let me see here. So we're gonna search the
This
marketplace.
does take a little while.
I'm
just
gonna-
so
I'm
we
gonna
all
search. I'm gonna search Eladrin for me first of all, and just
Mm-hmm.
like grab an Eladrin. It's gonna take a little while because it loads the entire marketplace. Because we have access to all of the assets because we work for
Yeah.
Roll20. So here's an
They-
Eladrin, a random
know.
Eladrin.
They're not baseline.
Um,
Baseline, you can take stuff from the internet.
you can,
But
yeah.
lots of the tokens will be on the
We need
marketplace.
human barbarian. Sorry, I'm just grabbing generics at this point.
Yeah,
But
that's
so
fine.
That's
I want to
perfectly
give
fine.
you a Kami Warforged.
so if you're
They're
looking.
cute.
So if you're looking, Persephone, while if you're following along, if you're looking in the art library, which is the tab like second along from on the top there, that's where I'm searching for these things, and it says searching purchases when I like search for stuff.
I see.
And
That makes
I'm-
sense.
I'm
Okay,
just-
that's where all the tokens are. Yeah.
yeah. But so then we have to assign those tokens to the character sheets specifically, like attaching them to the sheets and giving them like permissions for the players. Once this loads a barbarian, I'll be able to do that. Barbarian, ogre, human male.
I also just want to let everyone know who's watching, because I saw someone earlier at the beginning of the break wondering, yes, I am completely okay with all this horror and terrifying things happening with my character. I am personally loving it.
Okay.
Greg's is not, but I as a player love it. I'm eating this stuff up.
I don't know if there'll be any Ore tokens. Nymph Ore. Wonderful.
Convenient.
It's not exactly correct, but it'll do for now, because we're just doing a quick ol'.
Do you want me to GM as well, just to...
No, it's
Speed
fine.
up.
It's fine. We're working on
Okay.
it. So Persephone, here's what you can do for me. So do you see the 3 tokens that I've dragged on so far?
Yes.
So if you grab like the barbarian one there, and you right click it, you can then edit the token. Or if you double click it, sorry, you can open the token settings. And you can set it to represent a certain character. You can set its name. You can set what attributes are shown in the various bars. And most importantly, in dynamic lighting, you can give it vision in the dynamic lighting section. So like,
Okay, dynamic lighting.
the
Vision on.
So the controlled by section, you need to assign the player's control by. So this barbarian, for example, would be controlled by Drak.
Yep, I did that. And then,
okay.
Do you have night vision, Drak?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, no. No, I don't.
Okay, so is that all I should add? Okay. So you should be able. Can you see if you can move that?
Hold on, let me just.
It doesn't look like it's shedding any light currently.
Wait, did I pick? Oh, I think I picked the array token. Hold on.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on. Not all of them have circles around them, which is throwing me off. I was like, is that part of the map?
I'm just grabbing generics. From
Yeah, just
Yeah, that's
grab
fair.
random
Okay,
ones.
so I think this is actually the array. So this
okay,
is
so this token
Aki.
would be
Do you have night vision?
as well.
You
Yes,
gotta
I
have
do.
night vision.
Yes.
I do indeed.
Okay, so
Oh,
this
I
one.
see me.
This one must be.
I'm doing
Drak.
the detective gizmos right now on the
Yeah.
Warforged.
I don't see anything, but I see me.
Oh,
You do not have night vision, but you do have dynamic lighting. Okay. I'll do. Did you do yourself?
I haven't done myself yet. No.
Okay, I'll do it. You have night vision, yeah?
I do. Yes.
You do not?
I do. Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool. And that's disrupted. All right, I think that's it. Once Gizmo. Oh, we need a token for. Did I add the cat? I feel like I added the cat before. Hold on. Let me add.
Gizmo.
Yeah,
I know
you should
how
be
to do
able
this.
to with an NPC.
What's it
When
called
you
again?
search
Mechanical construct or?
Steel Defender.
The other thing you
Yeah.
might need to do is set the night vision distance if you didn't end up doing that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
I'll
I
do
forgot
that.
to do it. So like there, we've got gizmos is working now.
Okay.
I actually don't have dark vision.
Whatever, as long as you can see what's happening on the board, I don't really care at this
So
point.
I still only have a black
Where's
screen.
this
I can see my
skill?
token, but I can't see anything else.
All right, let me
Try
take a look.
refreshing.
Let me take a look. No, it's because there's no distance to the night vision. I'm fixing it.
Oh, I see.
There it goes.
There you go.
I look sick
Okay.
as hell.
Let me fix yours. So distance on night vision is what? 60 feet?
60 feet, yeah. I'm just gonna give all the tokens 60-foot night vision because it just
Okay.
like gives us all vision.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is helpful.
That's fair.
Fiddle with it as we go.
I would fiddle with it. I would fiddle with it more, but we're just kind of doing it on the fly here. But that's how
Wait,
it
does
works.
this totally show as a blank screen until you can see it as a character?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. That's
Yeah.
baller.
I wrote
love this.
I wrote a whole thing for the blog for it. My favorite thing in the world is you can't see round corners.
Yeah.
You have to move your token, and the moment you move the token
So-
around the corner, and you suddenly see like all the
So,
monsters there.
The map is dynamically lit so that like moving through the buildings, you won't be able to see through the walls. You won't be able to see like the map in general. You'll only be able to see like where you are, and like the 60-foot vision around it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like a great little feature of Roll20.
Tutorials
So,
on YouTube. if
not that
people
this
wanna
is
watch.
like happening or not, but if there are tokens that are transparent on the map
Yes.
that I am
Okay.
assuming are NPCs and monsters,
So
how do I
they-
activate them or control them?
So you'll need to switch your layer. So you're currently in an objects and tokens layer, but those transparent monsters are on a different layer, the GM layer. And you
Okay,
can
so-
switch to the GM layer and right-click them and then move them to the token layer.
How do I change layers?
So top left, if you go to that square, you can see that there are 4 layers available to you. There's map and background, object and token, GM info.
Oh,
overlay, and
GM
dynamic
info
lighting.
overlay. Okay,
If you just
cool.
switch to the GM layer, you'll be able to interact with them. Also, you can right-click them and change which layer they're on,
Okay.
because there's a layer section.
That's pretty fun too. Suddenly revealing invisible
Your
creatures.
your Roll20
Awesome.
streams are also educational, folks.
Thank you.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's actually really cool letting you go first because Elf and I have more experience with it.
Yeah.
So people get to see like the beginner features and then some more advanced stuff.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
And
Can
all these
is this on the stream too? Like, is this visible? I don't actually.
Is what visible?
No,
I'm
no.
I'm currently looking at it as a GM.
Yeah.
So I can,
Okay. I opened the stream. I was like, okay, they see it. And
I
I'm like,
can
okay,
see
that's
I can
awesome.
see everything you can see, so I'm spoiling myself slightly, but
Sorry.
no,
Close your eyes.
it's okay. It really doesn't matter.
Close your eyes and do it.
That's okay. A couple of us have no idea what's happening.
And
Yeah.
I will. And if you think we're good and everybody can see and everybody's tokens are set, I see the cat is still just like in darkness, so I'm just gonna move that over to the light side. Then we're good to go, and I'll load back into a player view. And if you have any questions, please ask them, Persephone. And
I
we'll get it
do
done.
need control over my cat.
I can fix that. I'll do it right now.
Okay. Thank you for fixing that. Okay. I am going to check where everything
There you go, Dave.
is.
You should be able to move it now.
Got it. Thank you.
All right.
So the run of the like quest or whatever, the text should have a whole section about this place where like each location will have a description in text, and you know, you can just kind of like run it based on the numbers you can see. So like I see that, for instance, this cellar section has a C1, so that's probably where we'll be starting if we go inside. And then
Too bad clicking these doesn't open up the various descriptions for them.
no, but it should all be in the same text handout, which you can double click to just like minimize and like double click open to reopen.
You can do that if you do custom ones. I've done it before because it makes your
That's
life
so
a lot
cool.
easier.
Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh,
All
good.
turned about. There we go. Okay, let's add that. Yeah, I got it. Wait, no, I don't.
Okay. Do you want me to look or do you want me to not look?
No, I got it now. I just opened the wrong thing.
Oh, okay, good. All right, yeah. Should be in Chalet
No worries.
Brent I think.
Yep, it is.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
All right,
So...
I will switch back over to rejoin as a player. And,
All right.
and leave you the control again. I'm sorry, I jumped in there a little bit.
No, that's much appreciated. After all, I use Roll20 all the time, but I never use the map features because again, I play my main game I run is a podcast, and everything else I do is Sphere of the Mind. This is
Yeah,
really
that makes
cool.
sense. That makes sense.
I love this.
The great thing about this stream is we can show off the Roll20 stuff.
No, this is awesome. All right. If everyone wants to move their tokens towards, do you see where C4 is?
You should be able to grab them all and move them where you want.
Oh wait, I'm not on the right layer. That's right.
You're the
Okay.
GM, so you can move anything you want at any time.
Okay, so you're here.
If you can select all and move them at once as well.
How?
Just click and drag a box.
Yeah. Click and drag a box and it'll select everything, and then you can just move them all at once.
Oh, awesome. Okay, you're all here at the entrance to Chalet Brantifax.
I think some people are on the other side of a vision line here. I'm in front of stairs, but I can see half a token, for example.
I'm here.
Is that a problem?
Just that player, like, if it's an invisible wall, then we're in the wrong place. You know what I mean? Like, see,
There's
when
no
I'm
invisible.
When I'm over here, I can't see the stairs. When I'm over here, I can. It's
So
also,
that's the front. That's the that's like the entrance to the foyer. So you can you can see that.
I'm just trying to figure out which side of the line I should be on. Persephone, are we over? Are
'cause
we
if
over
I'm on
here?
one side, I can't see the other.
Or are we over here?
On my screen, it doesn't look like that matters.
It
Are we
super
talking about that
does.
thick line?
There is a line that runs down the middle of the party right now.
like
that
right there,
separates
the
us.
line, and we can't see past that line depending on what side of it we're on.
Oh, you can be on the side of it that lets you see because it's you're literally looking at the entrance of the building in daylight.
Both of them are locations where we can see. It's just like which section of the house that
Yeah,
we're near.
I think just go up to the stairs.
I think
You should
we're
be
over
looking
here.
at the one that says C4, like towards that
We
direction.
can't see that. We can't.
Oh, sorry. Everyone is on the right side though now,
Okay,
except
all right,
for
good.
It's
these.
right here,
All
right?
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're okay.
Gotcha.
And- yeah, that's perfect.
That's what,
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to figure out.
Sorry.
No, it's
No
okay.
good.
Don't apologize.
All right.
Gotta
Okay.
learn at some point.
So sorry. Back into it. My bad. I'm just trying to get us in line here.
Okay. Let me just get this all set up. I am DMing from one screen, which is always a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay. You stand before the entrance of the Chalet Brantifax. Iron wrought oak doors reach high above you. Carvings of ravens detailed in the wood. What would you like to do?
I guess for me, the first thing I want to do is like try and see if I notice any, like aside from the door in our current environment, if I see anything that feels off. I mean, this whole place feels off, but like in particular, like, do I notice any ravens about? Do there appear to be any like markings anywhere that might be recognizable? Anything that resembles, for example, the mark that's on Greg's hand, any kind of specific or special symbology is kind of what I'm interested in.
You don't need to roll to know that the center of each side of the doors, there's 2 doors, is embossed with the same symbol that is on Drak's hand. As far as whether you see any live ravens, roll a perception check.
Because I've been doing great on rolling today.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Believe in you. You got this one.
I rolled a 16. Yay!
Yay!
You
Cursed
look
and broken.
up at the towers above the door, the walls, and there are many ravens observing you. Black eyes shiny in the daylight.
I guess we should try and go in.
Well, we're here. We might as well. I walk up the stairs and I try and push the door open.
Oh,
For Stephanie.
well, we're not checking for multiple points of ingress.
No,
We have
no,
to strategize.
It'll do.
So you push against the door, but it doesn't move, and you notice that there is a large iron. I'm sorry, hold on one second. You push against the door, and it doesn't move.
Guess,
Any luck?
guess they weren't.
So this one's just as good as any other?
Weren't expecting any visitors. I mean, as far as you know, it's totally just as good as any other. Have you seen any
I could have
open ones?
investigated.
All right, go on then. Investigate away,
Roll
investigator.
investigation.
The first time I've actually rolled it. Perfect.
10.
That's a 10.
You look at the door. There's no actual lock on it, but the door isn't moving. That's about as much as you can surmise.
It might be
Oh, I
bolted from the inside.
Oh, wait. I've got a theory. I have a theory. Greg's, come here. Push it with your curse hand.
I mean, again, technically, both my hands are cursed, but okay.
What? The more recent curse hand.
I think you'll find, Erie, that that's a hypothesis.
He's gonna push against the door and try and open it.
You push against the door, and the tufts of feathers that just started to break through the skin of your arm start to grow and grow until you have a full puffed out sleeve of black iridescent feathers like an oil slick.
I had a vision of a man once who could do this.
What? Was it?
He fell in love with a beautiful girl and lived happily ever after. In a castle not too different from this one. Although it could walk around.
Okay, well,
Someone got the reference.
not the effect I was hoping for.
It's not done.
Okay.
The symbols on the front of the door glow red, and it creaks open.
You know you have a good DM
Wonderful.
when they make creaking door noises. It's the
and-
mark of
and-
quality.
For your further illumination as to how Roll20 does their dynamic lighting, Persephone, if you switch to the dynamic lighting layer, you will be able to see the lines that create like the outline of like where we can see and where we can't. And you can move the section that is the door, and it will allow us to see through it as if it is opened. Sorry, my computer's made a beep.
How do I move it?
So click it and drag it, or click it and delete it. Like that.
Hey.
Yeah,
oh,
nailed
look
it.
at that.
Nailed it.
The inside. I mean, I
You-
guess Greg's is in front, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He looks around. Is anything happening?
You look around the room. It is dusty, and the tiled floor, there's like this granite tile, is covered in dirt, caked on. And the walls are filled with rusty iron hooks.
Okay.
But they look like they're old coat hangers. Hanging from two of these hooks are a shovel and a rake, as well as a cloak draped over another one.
Coast is clear.
Excellent. I'm gonna walk in past Greg's.
I shall also walk in,
I see that
but
there
I'm
are
going to
two
stay
doors.
behind Greg's.
So we've
Go
got
on, Greg's. And so they gently push Greg's
Okay.
forward.
But is there a door?
There is a door on the far side.
two doors. It looks like one in front of me and one over there in front of you. It looks like a door.
There might be a
yeah.
window. Oh no, yeah, it is a door. I mean, it looks like one anyway.
Two doors.
Let me check if that's actually a door. Yeah, it's a door. There's two doors.
So left
Dealer's choice.
left or right?
Do I have to open it again?
No, you could just say a direction.
Empirically,
feel
it
anything
has
in
been
my-
sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, go on.
Empirically, it has been proven that the correct answer, more than 50% of the time, is to go left.
It's good enough for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Who opens the door?
I'll open the door. I'm sorry, standing on top of Greg. Sorry, Greg's.
Very narrow foyer for such a large castle,
Mm.
don't you think?
Yeah.
Not very
Wait, which
welcoming.
layer do I have to be on?
You have to be on the dynamic lighting layer to interact with the dynamic lighting.
Okay.
Yes.
The GM, is a different one to dynamic lighting one.
There we go. It is not letting me edit this. There we go.
There we
you go.
go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
You enter a den. Light enters a spacious room through a bulge in the north wall where cracked and broken windows look out over foggy vale. Dusty sheets cover most of the room's furnishings. Cobwebs stretch between the antlers, wolf heads, and hunting trophies mounted on the walls above the wainscoting. A pale rectangle above the large fireplace suggests a picture or a mirror once hung there.
Pretty well appointed. I mean, if you like hunting trophies.
If you like hunting trophies, indeed. I prefer to keep my animals alive.
Yes.
I know it's not really relevant, but is this going to keep happening? And he just again points his arm. He's got much more feathering than earlier.
I think it just means that we need to keep moving as quickly as we can.
Have you tried picking them out?
The feathers do start to recede slightly, but they're definitely longer than they were before.
I think that would be rather painful.
Yeah.
Right, skin. Yep.
All
Do I
right.
feel because this is a chalet? Do I feel the spirit that I bond with right now?
Roll an insight check, please.
That's not great, but I thought it was worth an ask. Insight. I doubt it was a great roll. Oh, 17.
So as soon as you entered the chalet, you feel the presence of the spirit everywhere.
Oh.
It's as if they permeate this entire building, or that their presence can be felt throughout it.
I don't think I'll ask your name because I'll be honest, I was terrified, but are you there?
One second. Hold up. Trying to find. So you call out for the spirit?
Yes.
Your voice echoes through the den. And then there's a slight shift in the shadows underneath the heads of the prey that was hunted. A small puff of wind floats through the curtains. You asked for me?
Okay. I'll be honest, I was hoping no one would answer. Do I know where the voice came from?
You all do, because in the center of the room, there's a little girl with long black hair, dark eyes.
Is this your friend? I'm sorry, I know friend is not exactly the word you would use.
No.
Is this the person to whom you are bonded?
Yes.
And you might be?
My name is Healthy. I remember you. You're the one who resisted.
That is correct.
I'm sorry. I don't have many options.
That is understandable. How is it that we can help you?
She looks around the room. My family's trapped here. Has been for a long, long time. My mother, my father, my sister.
And where exactly are they trapped?
Places I can't get to.
In the graveyard?
Not just the graveyard.
I think in this situation, she might be unwilling to give us information, but we might be more successful if we were to offer her a
Oh, you
bribe.
did it again. You did it. Okay, you did it again.
Gold coin.
It's
Might
not
just
that I
change your
don't
mi-
want to tell you. It's just every time I get near them or feel them, I just appear back here, the main part of the castle.
Well, perhaps you can lead us as far as you're able to go.
She nods. I can do that.
And do you perhaps know how we can ease Greg's burden as well?
From the bond?
Yes.
Which I hadn't given permission for, by the way. I just wanted to point
I'm
that out.
sorry. I don't have any other choice.
If you would have asked, I would have said no, but then recommended someone else, like Iri.
No one else would have responded to the bond. You've been the only one centuries.
Well, we can certainly have a discussion about consent at another time. But for now, it's probably very important for you to know people don't usually like to do things they are not asked to do.
She nods.
I mean, speaking of, what do we need to do to, fix all this?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know why we're all trapped here.
What if we burned the house down?
I mean, honestly, that is an option that I wouldn't say no to. Unless it wouldn't fix this, and then I would say no to it.
Seems like a jump to conclusions, don't you think?
There are also others here.
Ah,
I don't think that would be very kind to them.
Then let's move. Please lead us. We'll follow you.
She nods. And 1 second.
So how far into your training were you when your master died, Detective Gizmo?
My master isn't dead.
Then where are they?
Probably back home in another plane.
And how far were you in your training before the two of you were separated?
I was created adjusting for the differences in time 6 months ago.
Wait, you're a baby.
That also explains a lot.
It explains an immense amount, yes.
There are
I
no
haven't been
Warforged babies. I came out like this.
Okay, you're immature.
Came out of what?
I resent this
Fact?
There's nothing wrong with
hypothesis.
There is nothing wrong with being inexperienced, Detective Gizmo. And admitting to that inexperience is also not an admission of fault or failing. We're all inexperienced in different ways. We're all untried and untested.
It feels generally like our experience together is fairly similar if one were to rate it on a scale of perhaps 1 to 20.
Oh, trust me, I never implied that I had experience.
I technically do, but just not in like this.
So, healthy brings you to a staircase. Not a very tall staircase that comes just off of the den and pulls back a curtain to show you. Up
Is it
here.
this one where I'm standing?
Yes.
Right. I'll move out of the way for everyone.
We need to go up here.
Okay, everyone else can go first.
Yeah, no worries. I go first.
What's your
Climb the
step?
stairs.
This building does not look structurally sound. Never
You're the
mind.
one who knocks everything off of stuff.
I open the door at the top.
You walk into a warmly appointed parlor. Unlike the den, there doesn't seem to be much dust here. There are thick velvet curtains, and at the center of the room is a low but large table inlaid with gold. There are chairs and sofas that are thick, definitely cost a lot of money to make and purchase. There is a shattered glass cabinet to the side that's full of glass decanters and goblets, but they don't seem damaged. And in the corner, there is a 6-foot tall gilded harp.
Ooh,
Wow, nice place. Looks
The harp is lovely.
looks a little more used than downstairs. So just watch yourself.
Excuse me. Allow me to perform my primary function and investigate this room.
First, everyone roll a perception check.
perception check. This should go well.
Let's see if I even have anything that helps me with perception checks. No. So,
I got a 10.
Ooh.
God,
oh boy, I
Oh.
got a nat one.
now
Greg.
I'm-
Poor Greg. I got a 21.
I got an 11.
Okay.
It probably bears mentioning as well. Cranium does have vigilance, which means that they cannot be surprised,
Mm-hmm.
just in case,
That makes sense.
cat stuff.
Cats.
They got that sixth sense or whatever.
You all hear something.
that will haunt my nightmares.
Greg's peed a little.
Oh, no. Like a dog when they get excited when you come home.
You're restless.
Didn't sound restless. That sounded like unnaturally giddy and excited, and maybe a little bit of bloodthirst in there.
I told you there are others here.
Your sister, presumably.
No,
Okay.
You had guests very often.
I've been here a while, but I try to avoid them. They don't see me anyway.
Huh.
You don't keep a guest list, a ledger.
How would I write one?
In
That's a
any
good
case,
point.
let's do our best to see if we can't avoid them as well.
Please.
Could we discern a
How
direction?
do you use this thing?
Sorry.
And he's gonna like mess with his bracelet. Is there like a button to make this start? Is it already doing
I
it?
think it's probably
Oh,
already
yeah.
working.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace.
Mm-hmm. All right. This is as far as I can bring you. I can't really go to the upper floors. I just fade away.
Well, thank you
Okay.
for bringing us this far. We will do our best to complete the job.
Mm-hmm. I don't think the others are bad. But I know that my family is angry. Be careful with my sister, okay?
Actually, I would honestly appreciate if you told your sister to be careful with me.
I can't. That's why I need you.
It's a lot of pressure. I'm gonna be honest. First, Sai's believing in me, and then now you're believing. Okay.
Perhaps because you have a trustworthy face.
If it's any consolation, I don't really believe in you very much.
Honestly, I really appreciate that.
I have a question for you, ghost child.
My name's Helithy.
Healthy. Right, yes, of course, I remembered that. If we are attacked by any members of your family, are we allowed to act in self-defense?
I don't know if you can truly hurt them.
I don't know. I do have a magic crossbow. Well, let's see. Like, up the stairs, please, everybody.
Okay. I'm gonna go up the
I
stairs.
will attempt to open la door.
There's stairs. So
Oh, there's stairs, but there's...
It'll lead to another location on a different part of the map.
Oh,
Yep.
no, okay.
Cool. Do I have to move y'all, or will it automatically allow you to go
It
up?
will not automatically allow us.
yeah.
You will have to
No,
move us to where you
unfortunately,
want us to
you
be.
have to.
Okay. Cool. I'll move y'all. Let me
I
just.
feel so moved.
You should. I'm obviously the best DM.
Honestly, I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, say that creepy laugh. I don't know if I've heard a person make a creepy laugh like that. That creeped me out. Like that. This is sure.
Okay. Thank you.
We're not into that.
So, you go up a spiral staircase made of polished wood, collecting dust. There are shattered and broken windows all the way up, places where the wainscoting has shattered or fallen apart from rot. And you end up in a hallway. There are torn portraits lining the walls. Some fall into the ground. Dusty statuary broken and crumbling in pieces. What do you do?
I'd like to expend another charge of the one to cast Detect Magic, just
Mhm.
as we wander along.
Let me see here. 30 feet?
Yep. So mechanically, it lasts 10 minutes. I know I was messing about with, don't know how to turn it off, but lasts 10 minutes.
You do not detect anything in the immediate area.
Just keep going. There's a bunch of hallways and doors.
No, no
Where
point.
would you like to
No
go
point just
first?
standing in the hallway.
Check all of the doors in order.
Okay, you can go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna stand here.
Oh, let's try this one.
Which door do you like
The
to
one,
check first?
the one to my right,
Okay.
would be
This
great.
one.
You turn the doorknob, and surprisingly, it opens. And you are greeted with a short staircase leading upward.
More up.
Okay. Well, come back to this one later, I think.
Okay.
Goes labyrinthian.
Let's go back into this hallway over here and try this one here to the north of me.
You open the door again, and you look into a guest room. The door was closed. You've now opened it. There's a mattress that smells of decay and mold. There's moth holes in the curtains and on the rug on the ground. There's a nightstand, a coat rack, all in dark mahogany wood. Roll a perception check, please.
Okie doke. Looks like an 8.
Rough day, y'all. Rough day.
I'm sorry, what was that roll?
8.
8. You have no idea where it's coming from, but you hear.
Reveal yourself, beast. Rapier in hand.
No response.
Never mind then.
There's another door down here, and it's gonna head to this one. I'm guessing this is a door, right? Is that
It is a door.
All right, I will leave that room and come over towards where you are.
I don't particularly want to open it myself, so could you?
I'm trying to open it. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go. Open this one too. Okay, and this one. There we go. So you open the door on the left.
Ivy, here you go. You can go in.
I march confidently into the room.
It opens up to a richly appointed room. There is red velvet curtains, red velvet sheets on a large 4-poster bed. The bed itself has carvings of stags and wolves, and across the baseboard is a hunting scene. There is a hearth, with wood in it, fresh wood, but no flame. And above it is a marble mantle that has a pair of elk antlers mounted above it. There's a dust-covered desk in the corner, but otherwise it doesn't seem like there's much dust in the room.
Gizmo,
There's also a wardrobe and a dog kennel.
This looks like the kind of place where you might be able to apply your skills of looking at stuff. So, if you want to... There's a desk, maybe some documents or something that you can eidetically remember.
Everyone that's in the room, roll a perception check.
Detective Gizmo wants to go.
Okay.
Want to detect?
Wait, what?
I was just being silly about.
I rolled a 3. Yay!
Oh
Enough.
no.
That's
Oh,
a natural
oh,
20 for 23.
23.
Natural 20.
Yes.
You immediately notice that one of the windows is open and wind is blowing in. And also that atop the elk antlers are 2 ravens.
Living ones.
They're unmoving. But yes, with a nat 20, they're alive.
It looks like this room has been used recently. There are ravens up there. I'm not sure how you didn't see them. Perhaps they flew in through the window and then became motionless. Let me just...
You touch one?
Yep.
They both fly out of the room with a loud caw and out the window.
They were not dead.
Did not seem to like
Apparently
that.
not.
Why would you leave the window open? Who left the window open?
Maybe they like having ravens in their room.
Yes,
This
but
whole castle seems to have a theme.
I thought we were expecting ghosts.
We might yet come upon ghosts. Perhaps
will
the
sort of
ravens
point
are the
out-
ghosts.
Yeah. I feel like they're at this point, at least here, they're almost one and the same.
I
Did
see.
you want to investigate, Gizmo?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay.
Gonna push the button. Hoocha.
20.
That's a 20.
Where are you specifically looking at in the room? There is the hearth, there's a writing desk, there is the bed, there's the windows, there's a dog kennel in the corner, and a wardrobe.
It appears that the person who furnished this room probably often asks themselves the question, why is a raven like a writing
Like a
desk?
writing desk.
Uh,
Let's find out. I'd like to check the desk first.
Okay. You go over to the desk and start opening drawers and other things. You don't see anything that's in there. Although when you open up the top drawer of the desk, a cloud of dust pops up, and in the center there's a space where there is no dust. It's about 8 by 8. Looks like it might have been a book.
There is a book missing from this desk. Perhaps we may find the book and reveal the secrets of the desk. Let me investigate further.
by all means.
With your high roll, I'll allow you to look at another thing in the room with that same roll.
Okay. Desk, windows. It's kind of always the hearth. So I'm going to pick the hearth.
Okay. You walk over to the hearth. It is stacked with fresh wood that has been unburned. That very clearly was just put there. There are still ashes underneath it, as if it was restocked after a fire had run out.
No, like secret passages in the hearth. No, because they would be burning. Detective
poke
Gizmo,
around it?
I
No.
failed.
No.
Yes, I'll poke around anyway.
There's nothing there.
There was a fire here. They were intending to make another one.
Really?
It strikes you all without needing to have insight. The way I was going through the desks, just kind of like at random, getting pieces of paper, just kind of throwing them behind me in the hearth and just like mushing around my arm. No, I'm 6 months old.
Would you like to investigate anywhere else? And anyone else can either help, give the help action, or investigate yourselves if you like.
I'll keep looking.
I think. No, I think Greg's just kind of
I am
in the corner,
I am
kind of.
absolutely pathetically bad at investigating, so not me.
Well, if you help out Gizmo, you can give Gizmo the advantage on it.
I can help her.
I think Sai is going to follow Greg's, and when they poke their head around the corner, they see that there's another door at the end of the hall, and they're going to head towards that door.
Okay. So Erie is going to give Gizmo the help action in that room. Okay. Go ahead and roll that. We'll get back to you in just a moment. Hold on 1 second. Let me just see what that room is.
23.
Okay. So you get to the door and attempt to open it. And hold on. It is locked.
Oh, well, that is certainly inconvenient. I found another door here, but it appears to be locked.
Is it like locked, or locked as in how the door outside was locked?
Is there a symbol on it?
There's no symbol.
I don't see a symbol, so it might be just plain old lock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, picking locks isn't exactly my forte, but I can give it a go.
Well, I mean, you could always just smash the door open. I've seen how strong you are.
I'd rather not do that because I don't really know what to do in that state. So I try to avoid it.
I am in fact trained in lock picking.
You are not in that same room.
No,
they're in the hallway.
I just overheard them speaking, unless you don't want me to be able to.
Through the walls of the chalet. Do you have any bonuses to your hearing or anything?
No.
No, you wouldn't be able to hear them.
Okay,
they're in the hallway and you're in the bedroom.
No, absolutely continue. See.
I will try and pick the lock though.
Okay. Do you have these tools?
I would like to try and use my claws to try and pick the lock.
Okay. That is going to be sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Fair. It's probably not going to work. Probably going to break it now, but it's worth a try. Sleight of hand.
Ooh, good roll.
17.
17. You click and clack with your claws at the lock, and it pops open, and the door opens slightly with a creak.
Nice.
I did it.
Congratulations. Very well done. And you did it without, making a lot of noise. And they kind of reach out and lightly punch Greg's on the arm and sort of like you're not so bad. You should have a bit more faith in yourself. This form of yours is not so useless as you might think.
I guess. Still getting used to it.
How exactly did you come by this particular curse?
Me and my I guess my master. I was a familiar. And we went on a bunch of adventures. It was great. It's much less scary when you can bite people to death. I can't really do that with this.
You were an animal familiar.
Yeah.
Who transformed you into a human?
I didn't really know the name, but I guess my partner, my adventuring partner, and their party were going after some wizard or something. And then they did some things with their hands, and then I was human, and everyone was dead.
And your Aunt Jemima, is your Aunt Jemima actually your aunt, or?
No, she's the aunt of the adventure that I was with.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm very sorry that this has happened to you.
It's okay. It's been a while now, so.
Humans are distressingly fragile. But
Very.
from what I've seen of you, you have more than enough strength to carry you through. You're not dead yet.
Honestly, I really appreciate that. I think it would have been more comforting if you didn't say the yet part.
None of us are dead yet. That's just the nature of being alive. Except perhaps in Detective Gizmo's case, they might live forever.
Do you go in the door?
Yeah.
You push the door open the rest of the way and enter a tower. There's a crumbling staircase to the side. The remnants of bookcases litter the ground. Tiles from the ceiling that have fallen many feet below. And all around you, on the walls, are hundreds of ravens that stare down at you and let out as one. Ah! And descend in a flurry. And that's where we'll end our session.
I'll be right back. I just had an
Nice.
explosion happen. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Explosion.
Nothing dangerous.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, everyone. That has been Candlekeep Mysteries.
That was insane. Okay.
Hell yeah. Doing good.
Should we start the outros and then
Yeah.
have Aki?
Just
cool.
roll them in and we'll get Aki in there.
So, everyone, where can we find you? What do you have up? What's going on? What are you doing after this? We'll start with Drak.
Hey everyone, I'm Draconics, or Drak for short. Today I was playing Greg's. I'll be honest, that voice absolutely ruined my throat. I'm gonna have to just not speak for a good day or two after that. I stream all over the place. You can find me on Twitter at Draconics. That's DRAKONIQUES. I'm into like 3 or 4 main things that I shout out. Obviously here, you can find me here on Mondays at 4 p.m. Eastern, playing Candlekeep Mysteries. Right now playing my D&D Shaggy equivalent, Greg's. On Wednesdays, you can find me at 9 p.m. Eastern over on Rule of Law, which is also on Twitch, in a setup system campaign called Infinite Horizon. That's Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. On Saturdays, you can find me over on Table Story at 2 p.m. Eastern in I think it's called Clockwork Dominion campaign called Midsummer Mysteries, where I play a half angel, half human mad inventor, who's everyone seems to have taken a liking to, which wasn't the plan, but apparently everyone likes him. And every second Sunday of the month now, it used to be every third Sunday, but every second Sunday of the month, you can hear my voice in an actual play podcast called Super Idols RPG, which is a mass campaign where it's essentially Sailor Moon plus pop idols mushed together. It's a ton of fun and I recommend listening to it. It's great. I'm also the co-founder and the event organizer of Friends Roll Dice, which is a TTRPG Twitch channel that I help run. I'm usually in the behind the scenes of all of that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I am involved in that I can remember right now.
Then we'll go to Aki.
Hi, everybody. I'm Aki. You can find me on Twitter at Mixed Genie in a Bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE. And my entire Twitch channel streaming schedule can be found on my personal Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ShidariAki. That's SHIDAREAKI. And tonight you can catch me over on Q Times at 6:30 p.m. with the Clear Skies crew playing our Time Kids. We're doing a special one-shot in fulfillment of you helping us reach a fundraising goal, and should be pretty fun. We're going to do some time traveling.
Dave.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you were there because I didn't have chat open because I was too scared. I'm at Twitter at Dave_the_human, And the other thing that I do on the internet, I will let Elf talk about because it is her baby. And I don't do other things because nobody invites me. And that's probably because I say stuff like this and make it super awkward. That's me.
On that note, Elf.
Hey, I'm Distracted Elf. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter at DistractedElf. My personal streams tend to be sort of strategy game stuff at the moment, though I'm thinking Resident Evil's probably on the chopping block pretty soon. And we do a writing stream on my personal stream every Tuesday. Right now we're writing spells for 5e warlocks related to a bunch of patrons that we invented on our previous writing endeavors for warlocks, and that you can get on the DM's Guild at the Distracted Elf's Guide to Otherworldly Patrons, if you want to read about them. What else? Star Wars. I run a Star Wars show called Star Wars Desperate Gamble for Roll20 on Roll20's channel, twitch.tv/Roll20app. I run the GM stream for that, where I prepare things and talk to chat and come up with nefarious ideas on Thursdays at 1 p.m. PST, and then on Fridays we play the actual game, also at 1 p.m. PST. That's me. That's my stuff. Persephone, go do your own thing. Also, cool person.
I do all right. I am Persephone, aka Persephiroth. That's Persephiroth. I am a video game variety streamer on Twitch. I post a lot to Twitter. I'm also the DM of Fast Times at D&D High, which is my D&D actual play podcast. You can catch me here every Monday at 4 and immediately after at 7, or today, slightly after 7, on Kobold Press's channel doing Courts of the Shadow Fae. And I think that's it. If you want to hear me screaming tomorrow night, I will most likely be playing Resident Evil 8 on my Twitch stream, unless I can't find anyone to guest with me because I refuse to play it alone.
Kill you.
Fair enough.
It's scary, okay?
I mean,
I
I don't play
be
games
running
like that.
horror here, but
And I love.
I mean, I don't play games like that for the very reason.
Oh.
It's one thing to volunteer to be scared in this format. It's another to subject yourself to scariness that you cannot control.
We have to jump off because our time slot is over. But let me quickly just add Roll20.net. If you like what you've seen and all that cool stuff that we showed you about maps and stuff, you should make an account at www.roll20.net to sign up for free and play a bunch of tabletop games and stuff. Roll20.net, you can assign how far your players can see and hide stuff from them without having to put paper over your graph paper in strategic places and reveal it one piece at a time. That's why it's better. Okay, bye.
That's a long
bye.
Okay.